What up, nigga? I got to fucking try hard, core lobby. These guys are not fucking around. I'm so done with this, I'll invite you unless you're ready.
Oh, I don't know, I'm putting load the game in me. Got Mortal Kombat in there.
Oh yeah, I feel that. Shit, I was dreaming Mortal Kombat movies last night. Fucking gave me nightmares like Kano and shit. You coming for me in my sleep. Nah, this is good grinding. That kind of shit, if you play like that, then you, in your own time, you go back and play, that's how you know you might have potential. I'm gonna do that shit, there's just only so much time in a damn day.
Yep. For
sure, I had an old taste of when I used to fucking just play against the computer on my Sega, because I got a friend like you to where he just fucking plays video games. Like, he's just always been naturally better than me. My homie Adam. That motherfucker beat me every time I play him, but once that nigga go home, I be on that shit. Wrecking the computer. Not that it's saying much, but it's better than not playing at all, that's for sure. I used to know
computer on hard's still good.
Oh, hell yeah. I couldn't even play that shit on hard. No, Sega, that shit gets cheap as fuck. But I totally had like fucking nostalgia when you were playing with Sindel. I used to fucking play with Sindel in Mortal Kombat 3, dude, fly around and shit just like that. I was like fucking having flashbacks and shit. But you wrecked me with her too, and then it turned into a nightmare. Nah, I'm not salty at all, like in the sense that it's just like just a different level of skill. I just gotta play like a lot more. I'm disappointed in the fact that it's like, I feel fucking retarded, like I can't beat you no matter what. What the fuck, dude? We both have a controller. We both got a brain. How come I don't just get luckier? Fuck, no, you got that shit down. Literally didn't win a fucking 2 for 3 or 2 out of 3 the whole fucking night. We must have played like fucking 100 rounds and shit.
This motherfucking the light machine gun that comes with, I feel looks kind of like a pulse rifle.
Yeah.
Fucking it has the fucking bullet counter, just like the fucking pulse rifle.
Little digital bullet counter. Yeah.
Yeah. It has, and then the fuck, it's called the Colonial Standard, which the fucking the Marines are called Colonial Marines inside of the movie. So.
That makes sense.
No
Since they're all like intergalactic.
I like their Earth Expeditionary Force. Yep. So no.
You better. If you like it, you better scoop it before it's gone. That shit gonna get fucking deleted, just like old Joe Exotic did.
I might have to, bro.
Now, when that whole
my second favorite fucking franchise.
when that whole fucking, cause I never really saw the whole bundle, cause I don't fuck with that gay shit. Well, no offense or no, like I don't know if anybody liked it or anything, but all I'm saying is that Joe Exotic, huh?
Aliens?
No, fucking aliens is a shit, dude. My fucking
Oh,
mom put me on aliens since I was a child. I was merely a child. I would be fucking with aliens and shit.
What are you talking about, though?
That Joe Exotic bundle. Was there more shit in there?
Oh, yeah.
Because there's only
I
three things.
Honestly don't remember.
I feel like Carlos is the only one who was on top of that shit. Seemed like he knew all about it. Yeah, no, I was looking through. I literally fucking checked every single microtransaction possible in the game right now. I'll do that from time to time just to make sure there's not like some cool new shit that I am fucking missing out on. But yeah, aside from that knife, God, these guys are such fucking cool as shit. Aside from that knife that you for sure can throw and like you can use it as a melee and you can throw it, it's the only one I've seen so far. Nothing else does that. And yeah, it's fucking OP. Nothing else is actually like, I mean, aside from like, oh my god, they have a fucking juggernaut. You have to be kidding me. That's fucked up. Let me see what I got to blow this bitch up. Oh, the nigga right there. God damn. I think somebody's cheating this game. I'm almost positive. It's been so sketchy from the get-go. I keep playing because although I'm almost certain they're cheating. They can't beat us. I mean, they might. You know, like these motherfuckers, it always seems like you're gonna at least take the objective on their ass, and at the very end, they fucking dominate everything and then come back fucking like 50-point deficit.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. That's beyond. Like, my team ain't that bad, but these fools are just fucking everywhere all the time. And non-stop shit in the air. This juggernaut's still running around, they got a fucking VTOL. They're dropping fucking cluster strikes on me, like, get the fuck out of here.
Every single member's running hard line and fucking kill chain.
Not to mention fucking getting their kill streaks, and they're fucking not easy. Yeah, they're full of shit. Big time. This juggernaut.
I like this.
I'm gonna kill this bitch.
I like how they added Dwight from Dead by Daylight as an operator.
Oh, it's funny you should mention that. That nigga does look like Dwight. Oh my god, all he has to do is be biting his nails, right? And then carrying a little fucking toolbox. Yeah. And it even says that he fixes things. It's just like, oh, exactly like what it says. He fixes. That calling card in there is tight though. That one where it's like the road passing by. I was like looking for a way to get that shit, but of course they get you with the microtransactions. They got me fucked up. I think that one costs just as much. Oh no, this guy's full of shit.
Yeah,
I found that bitch.
Operators always cost more. See.
Oh, but what I was gonna say is I think
that shit. That one's more than the aliens one.
Exactly. It's like, it's fucking stupid the way they do it. But the pyro one, I swear it used to be 800. They cranked the price up, I guess, because they realized people want that knife, and then it's OP. And then what was I gonna say? Hold on, I'm like concentrating so hard because they're gonna fucking win now, but I'm just fucking laying them out like, fuck you. Let's see if you're cheating or not. And all of a sudden, they stop dropping juggernauts and shit on my head non-stop, and the fucking tides turn, of course.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. I'm just like, there's no fucking way. Oh, shit. I'm not talking about microtransactions. I don't know, dude, they're fucking smart. They make you buy the whole bundle. There's no way to fucking possibly buy just a single thing out of the bundle.
Yeah. They got you.
Hell yeah. But, oh no, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, the Zane, like that badass new fucking Fallout skin, is cheaper than the fucking Pyromaniac skin, which has that knife. That's been out for who the fuck knows how long. Bro, let me drop this cluster strike. Quit bullshitting. Yeah, they might have been cheating, but I got fucking 4K packages, these bitch niggas. It's like the rate that they're killing people is just unnatural. I can see it. I can see everything happening. Fuck them. I know way too much about this game to think that was legit. I wish I could see it. 82 and 10. Get the fuck out of here. Absolutely not legit.
Oh Shit, bro. 80, on what map?
Shipment, dude.
Oh, shipment? No, that's not impossible. I've gotten 100. I've gotten 100 kills on there.
Oh, you're right. He's not 82 and 10. I forget it only shows you your captures and kills at first. He's 82 and 50, so that is realistic.
Yeah.
But he had 29 defends, and that's almost freakish.
Let me see my picture. I took a picture of it last time. Let me see where I was.
I mean, there's a chance that the whole rest of my team was just fucking total garbage, but that was fucking ridiculous. Let me tell Carlos before I forget. Oh yeah, one last thing I gotta buy for the old fucking
Oh yeah, see, I'm even better than that guy. I was 100 kills and only 48 deaths.
Yeah, I mean, it's not so much so. I think what fucked us up is that one guy that had 80 kills got a fucking juggernaut. So like 30 of those were like juggernaut kills, straight up. That nigga was running around like half the map or half the time of the game, just fucking uncontested with the juggernaut. He popped up like it would spawn me in front of this nigga. Like, are you serious? Like, there has to be some kind of algorithm where they don't spawn you in front of a juggernaut. Like, that's dumb. Clearly, they give zero fucks. I'm gonna join on you so you could be the orchestrator this time.
Alright, my shit is frozen as a bitch.
Hella froze. Frozed over. Oh yeah, but Tim was telling me what tack light to buy because that's the next thing I need. Like once I fucking get tack light, the Glock's done basically. I mean, I'll buy some like fucking modifications later on down the line, like build and shit. Have like fucking badass like fucking lightweight slide and all that shit. No, actually that gun's really light. I would need like a fucking compensator or something. But yeah. It works, and the functionality is so there. It's not like I'm like a competitive shooter. I don't need like a trigger job and all that. It starts getting expensive.
Yeah.
A little compensator would be nice, but I don't even know if you can fucking just put that shit onto a stock Glock. No idea how that shit works. Alright. My message is full, because I will be playing for hours and forget. At least it's on him now. Not my fault.
Fuck.
I fucking tag people so much all day at work, like, since there's like a million chats, it's like imagine being in a group chat with fucking, like, that massive group chat that y'all had invited me in. Like, I had to leave that chat just because that shit is too crazy, ridiculously popping. But, I'm also a recluse anyway. I'm talking to other people. But, what was it? Oh, yeah, that's all I do is fucking message people all day. Like, they're like, how do I do this? How do I do that? So, like, before the message gets lost in the chat, I have to hurry up and tag them. Now, when I go in and do it on Facebook for Carlos, I'm like, what is this nonsense? It's not the same. The concept, I guess, is still pretty much the same. Just, it feels different. I had been, like, working hella extra time over, like, yesterday I was probably fucking still like assisting kind of like on and off in the chats for like fucking like 4 or 5 hours.
Zara, eat that damn Jello.
What did she say?
It's fine to eat it. Zara's got like some weird habit about fucking being paranoid about its food being expired.
Shit, I've got that.
Like, I don't give a fuck if if the milk's like 5 days past its expiration date. If I smell it smells
expiration
good,
date.
I'll eat that. I'll eat that shit.
Oh yeah, it might give you the shits. As long as it don't taste sour, you're good. Milk will get chunky when it's too old. That's like bread. You can eat bread with mold on it. You just scrape that shit off.
Chunky monkey.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, no, I did fuck with some Jello though. I think it was sitting in my car for a little too long. This one said you're sick. Carlos said you're sick. Carlos, you can use the stream chat for me, and I can see it now. Sometimes I take it down because I fucking need the full screen, but I'm not in that tryhard mode right now. It's like more for like BR. Carlos said, "Get new shit. You're tripping. That's how you're gonna get the shits real bad." That's about the worst I've gotten, I think, from expired food. I left some food out for a couple days, like on the table. It's fucking chicken or something. I was like, oh, I don't know. I ate that shit. Got the liquid shits, and then I was fine.
Liquid shits.
Yeah. It's got to be careful on what it is. Beef lasts a little longer. Pork, chicken, got to be careful. Dairy obviously spoils fast. You leave that shit out overnight, that shit'll be solid. But fuck was I gonna say? Oh, I had left some fucking Jello in my car. That's what I thought. I was like, is she saying it's too juicy on the top? Cause I fucking like, oh no, I guess it melted a little bit of the, I don't know, one of the ingredients in there. So like, I opened my Jello and there was like a little pool of juice on the top. I was like, what the fuck?
That's fine.
Yeah, now like, exactly. Now you gotta pour the Jello out. I might be like, okay, it might be expired, but Jello don't fucking ever expire. You'll be alright. That should last for like 10 years. One time there was like a drink in the refrigerator and I was just like super thirsty. It was like a little kid's drink, like a little bug juice or something like that. I was like, yeah, let me get a little something just to wet my whistle. Ugh, that motherfucker was the most rotten thing I ever drank in my whole life. I instantly knew there's a. I was like, oh, nope, fucking rejected. Yeah, I was like, who the fuck leaves some shit like that in the refrigerator? I was mad. That traumatized me, so now I don't just drink random drinks out of the refrigerator, that's for sure.
Yeah,
Oh, let me.
I'd be pretty fucking traumatized for sure.
Oh yeah, bro. Like you would think a fucking juice expired? Like, oh, that sure as fuck does. It was like apple juice and had been opened already or something, so it was like fucking hella rotten. Probably been in there for like a month. There was like mold and shit. Ugh, grossest fucking thing I've ever tasted. Instantly knew there was something wrong, like I said. Now when it's like that, just go with your gut and go ahead and retch that shit out. Every last drop.
Yeah.
I was mad that I fucking actually fucking swallowed any of it. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. Freaked out for a good while. I think I made myself throw up. It's like when you drink a cigarette beer. You're like, oh no! Fucking yep. Oh, by the time you realize that the damage is done. Done, son. Alright, I had some really rowdy fucking, like, little nuggets I've been grinding away in my fingers for, like, the past 30 minutes. I finally ground it into fucking, like, a fine powder. If there's one thing over the years, I don't play around when it come to fucking cleaning my weed out. She gotta be perfect. All that work, and then I roll a blunt, and then a big ass stem pokes through. Oh, bro, it's the most frustrating thing ever.
It sounds fucking frustrating and sick.
Yep. It does, it basically does get you sick. Like when you fucking have a hole in it. I don't know if you ever tried smoking a cigarette with a hole in it. It's fucking useless. Might as well rip that bitch wherever the hole is, smoke it in pieces. Hoping that don't happen with this bleezy. But damn, I was about to say I lost my guards. Found him. Oh yeah. But yeah, man, I miss my Sega. That's not the same, man. I fucking learned it, like the button combinations back then was only like it was either gonna be the back forward ones. It was like that and slight variations like down up forward back, and then there's like the fucking little slide fireball move. Shit, aside from that, bro, as long as you just memorize that and then try different fucking button combinations for the actual combo, or like the special. Shit, man, I could literally just launch any character and figure out all their specials. I need to be on that level. I was getting mad. Like, how this nigga gonna just fuck around with Kano for the first time and shit on me? I'm doing something wrong. And that something is lack of commitment. You can't just like half-ass something and expect to be better than people. It's not the way it works.
Yeah, I've played it so much. I just have like a super understanding of like how everything's working.
I could already tell. That's why I couldn't play you no more after that 1000th game. Alright. And I sure was trying. I was like, you don't want to try the fatality?
You really wanted to do it.
That's not good. Nah, it's one thing to like play against the computer, which I got to start upping the difficulty, and then I wrote down like the shit that you were saying to pretty much perfect that shit, and that's a day worth of work. That's not playing video games. That's I'm fucking doing work. But I don't like losing. Hold on, I think somebody knocking on my door, so I'm about to get the motherfucking strap.
Alright, hold on, I'll back out so you can check it out.
No, I'm not gonna pull the strap out because that's kind of rowdy, but I need to find my knife. And I don't even know if these people can hear me. Yeah, let me just double check first, but damn it, this fool ganks me. I'm gonna get this big ass machete. You gave me this little hand-me-down machete. I'll kill you so rowdy.
Bro, that shit'll fucking split someone's wig for sure.
100%. Oh, what's up? Give me 1 second, sorry, I can't see.
Alright.
The light went out, sorry. He was some poor little innocent fucking skinny fucking peon. I could have broken half or shit if I had to, but he probably heard me like on like the inside and then knocked real quiet. He's like, I'm about to piss these people off. And he's all about to grab the strap. He just goes back to his car and drives off.
What did he want?
Oh, it was like a Uber delivery type deal. They were dropping off some shit from the corner store for my cousin or something. Shit, they be on that bougie life because they ain't got no car. They be fucking getting every single fucking 3 times a day meals dropped off and shit. I see these random people pulling up. I'm like, God damn it. Fucking sitting here smoking a doty blunt like, who the fuck's at my house now about to knock on my door? Because like my room is like the fucking front living room converted into a room, so anytime somebody fucking comes through, my door's the first one they fucking knock on. Yeah, that guy, like, my porch light's out, so, like, my house is hella, like, fucking terrifying. Like, most people would not just wander up to my front door, we'll put it that way. This guy had his, like, I opened the door and he had, like, his phone light on. He was like, don't kill me. I'm not an intruder. I come in peace. I really need a fucking... fuck that ring shit, that's too expensive, but like, it would be nice just to have a damn, the fuck are people? One of my homeboys has like a fucking people, all drug dealer style, where you can fucking, like, open them. There's like a little tiny door in the door, where instead of a peephole, you just flip this little door open, like, it's got like a little cage on it, it's like, what do you want? It's fucking trippy. That's perfect for when you plug. You don't want nobody up in your crib. Because you know he got like a fucking AK behind the door. Anyway, let me spawn in before I get booted. Because I'm gonna get booted just trying to twist this. Just closed up one end. Set her down. Come back to that. Fuck this map. Oh, and they're tryharding too. I swear, bro, I don't know if it's because we're both 155, so now we get into the fucking 155 and up lobbies. Basically just 155, if you look at that. Okay, the kid, their rage quit. Anyway, that last game of shipment was fucking retarded hard. I was the only one on my team, like, actually playing the objective, and I don't even need XP, I just don't like to lose. Oh shit, we in that hardcore. Oh nigga. Right side flank. Ah, this bitch nigga missed. I was standing still. I
hate when you have the menus up and you can see like in your peripheral someone coming, but there's no way I can close this
fucking
shit.
tight.
What gun?
Pulse rifle.
Shit, I don't know what that. Oh, okay. You picked it up off someone?
Nah, I bought it.
Oh, that's what's up, bro. Oh, Ripley'd out. There's a couple badass chicks. I don't think I'm actually buying one.
Yeah, I fucked with it. It's probably the only chick I would buy. I fucked with Ripley.
Oh, no, dude, I'm telling you, that's gonna be money worth it, because they're gonna get sued. Aliens gonna catch on to that. They're like, no, y'all fucking tripping. What happens is probably like what happened with that Tiger King one, if there really was
They
more
better
shit.
refund me my motherfucking COD points, bro.
Exactly, that's what Carlos was talking about. That's what I was saying. I think he knew what he was talking about. I'll have to get back to him on that one. I don't remember exactly all that was said because I didn't care for that skin, so I don't really care what happened. But yeah, what happens is you get a cease and desist order, where it's copyright infringement.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, you gotta stop, you gotta take that shit off, or we gonna sue your ass.
Yep, you don't do it immediately, you get the shit sued out of you. Bankrupt and shit. Alien probably got more money than COD. Which is hard to fucking imagine, but I mean, considering the fact that that shit's been around since like before I was born, it makes sense. He's still coming out with new Alien movies and shit. That new Alien movie was fucking lit as fuck.
Alien Covenant, right?
Yeah, and then whatever the one before that, Prometheus, that shit was crazy as fuck, bro.
Oh, bro, they need to hurry up and get with the program and fucking make the next one already. I mean,
Yeah.
I know it sucks. Production's down on everything.
Yep. Ain't nobody trying to die, so everybody's like in slow motion right now. Battlefield like shit. Now we got the excuse. We on time. They always come out 5 years later. Motherfucker right there on C, bro. And I think they nerfed the fucking... Did they nerf the snapshot to where you can't see that little diamond anymore? I feel like I don't ever see it now. I'm gonna just spam it. Let me know if you ever see it. Oh, yeah, my shit should work. I threw it too far. I meant to throw it to the right. Let me get a C real quick. Oh, actually, don't even cap that. Oh, no, we do need it. Save my life. I almost forgot this is hardcore. Let me get my shit. I like to catch up, and then it's like it's hard for me to turn it off. Let's talk. Got your 6 though. Keep pushing. This is how we fly through them. You go down, I kill that person. That's how that goes. Idealistically. Oh, I see this gun is just taking too long.
Not that time.
I have a compensator, I have a scope. That gun was never built for this, but I was just hoping it would work. It does not. It's been 2 though. Just need that perk right there, and we gonna go slide ahead. Oh shit, almost capped homie, and then this thing smacked me in the head with the fucking stick.
I cannot believe how fast this fucking gun is for a light machine gun.
Yeah,
This is
that's
by far the fastest light machine gun there is.
Oh, dude, badass. They gave you basically the version that I have, where it's got that weird little space in the middle. I have the exact same gun for,
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, there's one for the, Milsec that I got,
Oh, I almost killed him.
Yeah, I see you. I was trying to fucking run from you subconsciously. I was like, don't fucking shoot me. I got your 6. Let me think. Oh, well, that's because you have an AR build on that shit. What the fuck? This will smack me again, swear to God. Dude, did I break my controller already? I'm about to be mad. No, it's not broken. Broken is a strong word. It's like the little rubber things on the top. I wear them down so fast because I think I pushed too hard, and I'm overly active on the controller. It's been a thing for a while, but I've chilled out some. Oh, bro, okay, I cannot use that fucking gun. I changed my mind. Let's see. I had something specifically set up for this shit. Oh, you know what? No nanoclip. Take that off. At least I can remember on the fly how to fix this shit, just because I always have the same setup. movement speed.
I wonder if this thing has more damage.
No. It's a lot though. It's like faster movement speed, faster reload speed, aim down
No,
sight
I mean
speed.
like more damage than like, cause right now it's true. I took off the drum, and I put a fucking
Sorry, I zoned out because I got DC.
I put a 30 round mag.
Oh yeah, okay. So mine's called the Zeracol or some shit like. No, never mind. Never mind.
For the X, right?
That's the one that you already have. That's not the one that I don't. You didn't get that from Ripley.
Nah, I got the Colonial Standard.
Oh, see, now that's what I was getting confused with. I was like, there's no way that's the same fucking gun. But if you take the mods off, it'll start to look more like the base weapon, obviously. Like, it's hard to describe other than the frame will remain whatever blueprint you chose from the beginning, but if you switch out all the mods, I mean, you could pretty much make it look totally different. So I thought that's what you did. But let me try and join on you.
Yeah, this map is empty.
Yeah, I was fucking around with that shit for fucking non-stop when I first got it, because I already like that Holger, but I was really torn. It's perfect for hardcore, but in core, I have to rock the standard barrel, like the one that it comes with, because all the other ones don't give you a damage build. They only give you aim down sights build at the sacrifice of damage range. I was like, fuck that. So there's that, and then on top of that, I gotta have the Big Daddy mags. I was just used to dumping that gun. I can't do the 30 round mags on that bitch, but it works for hardcore for sure. It won't work the other way.
Bro, this gun is.
Oh, Carlos said gotta block. Yeah, I do need to block more, Carlos. We went through a rigorous training where I at least had an evolution from the last time I played John. The last time I played John, it was fucking embarrassing. It was like I never played Mortal Kombat before in my life also, man. In my defense, I'd been up for like a day or two. By the late morning hours or early morning hours, it starts to wear on your brain. Fucking reaction time is garbage, so I just can't block even though I'm trying. Because it's not just about blocking, it's about blocking the counter. Just like when you're boxing, you got to be able to block and then counter them before they set back up and start the whole fucking process all over again. Otherwise, you'll just be up against the ropes all the time. Unfortunately, with John, I can't get the timing down. Niggas like all over the place, so they fucking have me on my blocking game. But then he's smart and then notices when I fall into the pattern of blocking too much, he'll tear that shit apart. This nigga brutality me with every brutality. That's not a blocking problem, that's like a back to the drawing boards problem. I mean, blocking, yes, obviously fundamentals, but shit, there's a lot more going on there. It's a blocking issue, that's for sure. Like, when I drop my guard to go and attack, it's too soon, and this fool's still fucking going in or something. I don't know, man. There's a sweet science to that game. That's why I was getting my ass beaten in boxing games, I told you. Mortal Kombat ain't that far different. I just want to go in there and fucking swing. Swing for the fences. I guess I'm gonna smoke this blunt, because after getting... Oh, that shit should come with an epilepsy warning, because I don't even know how to say it other than I can't... Like, I normally sit in my screen for a while just staring at people's names and shit like that, because I zone out. It's like, your shit will fucking have me sick, bro. About to have a seizure. That, what was it called? It scared me. The artifact. I don't remember that from Alien, but it looks slightly familiar. Hell yeah, bro. If you're good at block, then you don't suck. Carlos says he sucks, but he's good at blocking. Yeah, nah. Being good at blocking is not easy. Like,
I mean, no, that's not true. Carlos doesn't suck. Carlos has a slightly better understanding than you do but not by a whole lot. But what he is amazing at in comparison is blocking. If I can't,
Oh
I
yeah,
could
that's what he was
fucking
saying.
do all
The
the, I
block
could do
specifically.
fucking 50% damage combos all day. But if I'm not fucking able to use them on anybody,
Well, see, that's the thing.
block them.
I can block, but you saw it last night. Like, I get too caught up in the block, and I find myself blocking. I'm in the corner, smack, dead.
Well,
It's like,
yeah, well, it's because I do the mix-ups. Like I told you, I hit you high and low, so you can't block for
every
too
time.
long.
Yeah.
It's got to be just like the right amount.
Yeah. Well,
Plus,
let
not
me
to
tell you.
mention, Carl's has slightly photogenic memory, like I do in that matter. Whereas, as soon as he plays me, like I
Photographic.
want to say, like
Photogenic
3 to
is like you
photographic.
look
Yeah,
good.
that's what I meant. Photographic. My bad.
No, just so
Photographic,
that way you
but
don't sound dumb to anybody
yeah,
else. I don't
fucking
care.
yeah, fucking like he played me like a couple times, and by a couple times later, he'll already know my pattern, and even if I hit high and low, he'll block it. His chances of blocking increase.
I know, you told
every
me that
match I
last
play.
night. Yeah, you told me that last night before he even fucking brought it up.
That's what I'm saying. He's good.
Yep, so I'm gonna get them blocks out. I mean, trust me, like, Star Wars was a learning curve. There was a little bit of a learning curve there, understanding the whole block dodge concept, roll, all that. There's a lot going on. But, shit, nigga, like, Mortal Kombat's still embedded in my DNA. It's just, like I said, it requires a bit of persistence and patience, and those are two things that I lack these days, so just haven't gotten around to it. I'm getting more money out of it now than I did when I first bought the game, which is kind of upsetting, but better late than never. I don't care if nobody else plays. I'm about to be good at that shit. That's my time to shine.
Hell yeah.
Maybe fuck around with that a little bit later. I'm already traumatized. I could just see myself getting my ass beat, all frustrated. I need to look up the combos. I know that for a fact my pool of combos to work with is too small. So aside from the blocking shit, I don't know how to do major DPS.
I don't want to say that's it either. Just like when I started playing with different random characters.
Oh yeah, but I don't have that thing that you have where I can instantly memorize everything.
No, I know that's not the point. The point is that you said your pool of combos is too small, bro. I just picked 2 combos and used them for each character.
Oh no! I'm sorry. My go-to, the ones that I have memorized. I'm not saying that like all
it's
the
just
ones
when
that
you use them, I guess.
Yeah. Not only that there's that thing embedded in everybody's brain where you just keep spamming the same thing, and that's what I do. And you pick up on it real quick, and then it gets picked apart. So I already know my problem, but I don't know. Evolving to the point where I can at least fucking win a round. It's gonna take some time, and it's so easy to get discouraged. Like, man, I thought I was way better. When I go and play your ass, get put back in my place. That goes to show you, though, while these people online shouldn't be talking shit, talking, oh, I'm gonna mop your ass. It's like, have you ever played this nigga?
That's why.
Have you ever played anybody like him? I got friends.
Funny.
Like
it's so funny. Like seriously, I whenever someone's like, I meet someone new, I start talking Mortal Kombat, and I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty good. I usually tend to stay modest, just in case I come across someone even more freaks than me, which there's plenty out there.
Right.
But yeah, it still surprises me, like, when I play online. But anyways, most of the time, obviously, the majority of people are not up to par, and they think they're badass, but I'm just like, you have no idea, my friend.
Yep. Talking a big game, sir. How about you let your vitality speak for themselves? Yeah, after getting brutality 4 times in a row, knowing the extreme fucking requirements, I was like, you're toying with me. Not in the sense that, in a condescending way, it's just, there's only so much lessons to be had from playing the computer on fucking expert, you know what I mean? Like, sure, you can learn some things, but you need to learn some other shit before you come back to that. Alright, now I'm real fucking hot. Whenever you're done with that, invite me. I'm just chin-chirring. I'm smoking this blunt. He wouldn't let me back in that shit. Oh, we got unfinished business. I'm talking about taking that tournament over, bro. I'm so pissed about that. What was it? The one game got DC'd in the fucking final. And then the other game didn't even make it to the fucking final. Because got DC'd. I just realized that was both times. Holy shit. What a fucking waste of time. They fucked us real bad on that one. I'm gonna send him a message. Like, hey, y'all owe me a motherfucking AR.
Yeah, for real.
Need to check into that shit. Let a nigga join after 4 rounds have passed. What kind of fucked up shit is that? Every invite that I sent was the same as well. It just made you wait. I'm doing the thing from work. When it's too busy, I'll just have to fucking thumbs up everybody's fucking messages so I acknowledge it. Carlos is like, why the fuck are you thumbs upping on my shit? My bad, Carlos. Literally all I do all day. I'm like, yep, approved, 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 leave me alone, approved. Stop asking dumb questions. Oh, that's what I was talking about. I've been staying after because they like basically promoted me, but they didn't teach me what I was supposed to do. They're just like, okay, you just do this now. It's like, nigga, are y'all not gonna fucking let me know what the fuck is up? So, like, after work, I would just sit around the chats and help people. Yesterday, or I don't know, the last time I worked, I got away with that shit for like 4 or 5 hours, and I wasn't even worried about getting paid. I was just, it looks good to my manager. They already promoted me. I've been fucking off, so I'm like, I gotta be serious now. So that's pretty much what I was doing. But not to mention, just straight up, I needed to learn that shit that I was learning at that time. I was fucking doing that shit today, and they hit me up, and they were like, yeah, you can't be doing that shit when you're off the clock, basically. They're like, we have to pay you for that. It's like, understandable, and I'm out. But, what I was getting at is now I'm a fucking expert. Shit, bro. Anything that there is to know about fucking credit cards, I know. It's ridiculous. You would think it's really complicated, though, and it's not. That's the weirdest thing. It's a lot easier than the job where I actually worked for Wells Fargo. I work for U.S. Bank right now, which is like the government's bank. It's like who holds the government's money. But, yeah, I don't know what the fuck, dude. Wells Fargo and dealing with, like, mortgages, that shit was extremely complicated, and I'm not good at math. So I was like, I don't know how I even got in this place. Because I was winging it the whole time, didn't know what I was talking about most of the time. This job, it's like, I don't know, somebody quit today, and I remember specifically thinking to myself, you must got it good, or this shit really freaked you out, because that's the easiest fucking $14. I think we get paid like around. I got a message from Alorica today, because I guess they didn't know I was hired. Talking about we get paid between $11 and like $15 an hour. That's ridiculous. Like $15 an hour to work from home? Shit, bro. Like, please and thank you. And this fucking girl quit today. Even after we all, like, it's me, one other guy, and then like our soup. And me and the other guy are like the little fucking slave grunts. And the fucking boss lady, she just supervises everything like it's like this title. But yeah, man, we tried everything to get this girl to stay, and she fucking. My supervisor messaged me once before where that happened in the last training class. She'd be like, so and so resigned, and I'm like, how the fuck am I supposed to respond to that? I sit there fucking formulating a message for like 30 minutes, making sure it's perfect, because, yeah, I don't want to sound stupid. But they said it was because of work in school. I was like, they must really have your ass working, like, in school to where you can't balance this too, because I would fucking straight up drop out of college for a semester if I had to, just to stack, like, you can stack like 10K in 6 months or some shit like that. It's fucking ridiculous. And that's like a long time. So yeah, man, I'm grateful. I remember thinking, damn, girl, you're gonna regret that. And also, shit, what I would do now, or like what I would have done then to secure this job I have now. I fucking told you when I thought I was gonna take a drug test, I ate a bunch of fucking soap, or put a bunch of soap in my mouth. It's because I thought they were gonna mouth swab me. Hell yeah, no, I take that back. That's the worst I've ever been poisoned from drinking something. But I was having a panic attack, so I accidentally like swallowed some. Like, someone would walk around the corner or something when I'm like stuffing fucking handfuls of fucking foam in my mouth. So I would fucking go to the water fountain or something like that and bullshit around while I've got this stuff in my mouth, because I figured if I disappeared for too long it'd be suspicious, and I had already done it. I was like planning. Yeah, I like went to go just pretend take a drink of water, and I actually did, and I had the soap in my mouth, and that was when I got the worst. Thought I was gonna fucking have to tell them. Yeah, it's like, hey, I know that this sounds crazy, but I just ate a bunch of soap in the bathroom, and I need y'all to take me to the emergency room.
Oh no.
Call poison control. I think I'm ODing on soap. They're like, soap? Yeah, it's a long story. I look back on that now, though, and I can't help but laugh. But it just goes to show you the amounts of extremes I was willing to go to. And then this bitch was already in. She did all the fucking work, bro. It was like literally all you have to do now is just show up. And I mean, you could call out probably like 10 times, and we're so desperate that we wouldn't fire you. Maybe like on the 15th call out, you'll get fired. That's ridiculous. You should get fired after like 2 when you first get hired in a place. So, like, she didn't even go with the whole, let me just fuck around and then eventually get fired. She fucking straight up quit. I was like, damn. Did we scare her off? I was like, I hope we didn't scare her off. And then I was looking back on the messages and shit. It's like, fuck no. Like, if we couldn't have saved her, no one could. She was too far gone. She would be talking to people and freaking out. She was like, what do I do? She typed that in the fucking chat. I was like, oh, fuck. Yeah, it's not good.
You need to settle the fuck down.
Yeah. Because it spreads like wildfire. She started that shit up, and then everybody started freaking out. I'm like, hey, everybody chill out. It's your fucking first day. Like, it only gets easier from here. I don't know why y'all are freaking out. This is the easiest fucking $15 an hour you'll ever make in your entire life. And we're guaranteed a job because of COVID, basically, and the fucking government's going to shit. 90% of the calls we answer all day are literally all unemployment. So the reason why I got hired is because of COVID. They had so many fucking people like calling at once for unemployment that these people are legit on hold for like 5 hours and shit. It's still is the case. So it's like, what are you thinking, man? Like, they need you. They are willing to go to extreme lengths to keep you. Why would you? Damn, no wonder I started the tournament. Yeah, why would you piss that down the drain? And then I realized, yeah, when I worked at Wells Fargo, I almost felt like that. It was so fucking beyond my comprehension of math. I was like, I know none of the shit I tell these people is gonna be true ever. So I don't even know how I made it as far as I did. I don't even want to think about that. Let me just not think about work. Oh, that was my point. Yeah. I worked so long today, and then the day before, I couldn't turn that shit off. I was like, well, now I'm here to fucking absorb all this shit. I'm fucking in here after my shift, learning and shit. The supervisor had to call me out, like, hey, chill out with that.
You need to settle down, bro.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with like anything other than the fact that if I am doing overtime, they want me to be on the phones, and that's exactly what I don't want to do. Like, fuck you, motherfuckers. Like, there's no way in fuck I would do that. Not now that I'm fucking all like a slave in the big house. I'll tell America, it's like, you're a slave in the big house, and then they send you out to the cotton fields. Like, fuck that shit. Yeah, I ain't going back. So I was doing my thing, but luckily, like, the main soup, who never even talks to me, she just came out of nowhere. I was like, oh fuck, I'm in trouble. She was like, oh no, you're good. She's like, I'm glad you have that eagerness to learn and all this. And then that was that. And then I asked her a question, which was really important, and she just ghosted me. It's like, what the fuck? And that's why I answer the people's fucking messages when I'm not supposed to, because y'all ain't doing it. They be slacking.
You got the eagerness to learn, but yeah, I ain't gonna
take
tell
your
you
job.
nothing.
Yeah, exactly. She saw me gunning for her position. She said, fuck you, little nigga, you gonna have to cool your jets.
Little nigga.
That job is funny, dude. After working in fucking nothing but phones my whole life, that shit is cake. But just to see the inner workings and then how everything is just run from home, and like literally the one lifeline is just we're all on a group chat. It's like, well, I'm the motherfucker in the group chat that tells everybody what to do. It's so fucked up. It's so fucked up. I was just thinking about how I couldn't turn it off. Been over here messaging Carlos, and then just the way I have to scan so many messages. Probably read fucking 5,000 messages today. It's like, I can't help it. I'm listening, Carlos. I just can't turn it off. Oh, this motherfucker said, gotta reply online. He can't read, so it's the exact opposite. When I reply to people on the fucking chat, I can't speak to them because they're always on the phone. They got somebody on hold, but they can always read the chat. With Carlos, it's the opposite. He's like, you gotta talk to me. I can't read shit. That's because you're supposed to be driving, fool. Don't crash. I could just imagine this fuck cruising around on his little forklift, fucking busting out laughing because we're dumb as fuck sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
I was playing with your boy earlier. He ghosted me. That's why I got so little friends. I was telling Erica. I don't like being ghosted. It's like, you gotta at least have the motherfucking courtesy to say bye. You could literally just be like, I gotta go bye. You know how far that'll get you with me? As opposed to, you just straight up dipped out on me, and you know you fucking just straight up dipped out. You didn't have no... Like, with you, I know when you're not bullshitting, and it doesn't even really matter as much with you, because I just know you that well. I'm like, well, this nigga just had to go. But, you know, you and the close-knit Carlos, shit like that. Yeah, basically anybody who's in the clan. These fuckers, I forgot we're playing hardcore. What am I saying? Sorry, this is a hard thing to do and do two things at once. I think that I'm gonna go hit up a doctor though. Well, I think all I need is Adderall. Pretty much, I think I'll be a normal person. Like all these problems that I have, like Mortal Kombat, I'll probably be a fucking video game badass. I've never played more video games in my whole life. It's like when I was taking Adderall. That is drawing. All the shit that I like to do is I would draw better. It's like, what the fuck? I look back at a drawing I did and I was on Adderall. How the fuck did I do that? I'm pretty sure it's got I need a doctor. I got enough money to... Oh shit, dude, I forgot it was hardcore and they spawned you. Literally, I was shooting at someone. They were behind the fucking barrels right in front of you. And they spawned you in my bullets. Like, who the fuck? Yeah. Anyway. I need my brain fixed and then I'll be fucking all powerful again. I mean, I can do it. It's just one of them suffers. Like, if I talk, then I can't play. If I play, I can't talk.
Hey, you know I was gonna tell you too, though. You know, the more you smoke, the worse you get.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, what the fuck, dude?
I know you think it makes you better. Maybe
no.
make it funner, but definitely don't make you better.
Oh no, there's a degenerative rate, but that's always a sweet science. Like with Mortal Kombat, yeah, that's hard because I have to actually remember shit. In this game, dude, I could be so fucking stoned. I can tell you 100% from experience that if I'm not high, I don't play this game right. Like, it's not fun, I get pissed off, and I don't want to play. I bitch about every little thing. But, oh my god, he's gonna get my care package. Go into the non-hazmat container. Never mind, it's covered. It's a cluster strike, that was essential. Let me just make sure yo, it's not boy. You're like, shit, I can talk and kill just fine.
Oh, yeah.
See, this is my point.
That's like a multitasking thing, but I mean, I feel like that comes with practice on playing guitar, instruments, and stuff like that.
Yeah, dude, I don't even know how to describe it other than I think that I just have brain damage. Like, I just over the years smoked too much, drank too much, around a little bit too much here and there. Damaged my brain. Because I see the way you and Mondo and shit like that. I swear some guy was flying right now. But I think I might have been lagging. He was like levitating like Jesus. Hold on a second. See if that happened again. I don't even remember what my point was, then that wasn't my point. Oh, the point being, like I was saying, Mortal Kombat, that's an entirely different skill set. Learning a new game? Oh, hell no. Like, at first, that grind is hella grindy. I'll be 10 times sweatier than usual. Now, playing the shit I wind down on, like, literally, aside from working and watching TV, which I don't even do that much, like, I look at it, but I'm just, like, half-ass comprehending it. Yeah, this game takes all my time, so 100% better when I smoke. More or less. Like, I could probably play sober, but if I'm not having fun, I won't play, so it makes the purpose. I know that sounds fucked up, but yeah, 100%. I won't say 100%. Clearly, heavily reliant. Like, my body needs that shit to be normal. I won't fucking be hungry. Shit like that. Just stress.
It's gotten out of control.
Oh yeah. But point being, Mortal Kombat would just have to take the spot of this game. Pretty much. Oh, I'm taking hardcore team damage now every time I fucking barely wing a teammate. I'm eating people alive with my fucking heat cycle, though. I have a build that I thought was just gonna be okay. I'm pretty sure it's better than the way my main build was. So, speaking of which, always, when you notice that, even if you might just end up recycling, they give you enough leeway with the modification saves to where even if you're like, I think I might like this setup, you should always save that shit, dude. Because I've lost, like, my fucking Mamma Jammas. I don't know how. Somewhere along the line I lost my Mamma Jammas. All the nonsense. Thinking I was making improvements. Shit. Like, at some point, just switched it around too much. Didn't know how to turn it back. But shit, with this heat cycle, which is pretty straightforward, mail-worthy. I'm just now realizing what I need to do. Pay attention. Just a little bit more. With this game, it's always just, wake up, just a little bit faster, everything a little faster, and then all of a sudden you're shitting.
Same as Mortal Kombat, really.
Yeah, but with Mortal Kombat, I don't know how to do what I want to do. Like, the ideas are there, but the knowledge as far as what buttons I need to push, it's not there. This game, shit, absolutely zero thought process. I can't even tell you what buttons I'm pushing when I'm pushing them. I just fucking fly through the map. I'm weird like that. I don't play right, for sure, but I play the way I like to play. And it works sometimes.
I feel like I'm just the same as I do in Mortal Kombat. I'm just autonomously
Consistent.
doing exactly what I need to do. It's like I'm fluid with everything.
That's my point. Yeah, I need to be able to bridge that gap. For me, with Call of Duty, it was somewhat natural just because I've embedded the knowledge of fucking shooters in my brain, and those go similar. It's just rinse and repeat. Mortal Kombat has its own specific timing and, like, ever so slightly different button combos. I know the buttons, I just can't remember them when I need them. But I'm done complaining about that because this is neither here nor there. I'll have that shit fixed in no time. Play for 1 week, be a fucking beast. I just don't want to play that for a week straight. Not yet. This season ends in like 2 weeks.
Luckily, I'm about to finish it soon, thank God.
Shit. Look, see, those are the times where it was good TK damage, because I was about to blast your ass, and it lit me up, and I was like, okay, check it 5. 2 times. Heal, remember. The moment I drift from fucking combo to healing again, it's the fucking shark instinct kicks in. Oh, I know how to kill. I don't know how I know it, I just know it. Must be nice. I only have that with very few things. Oh, that's what I was saying. Yeah, dude, the way you and Mondo understand music, I'm like, y'all are basically like, I mean, maybe like 1/10 one step down from like rowdy old fucking professional musician. Like you're a fucking legit musician. You could just make your own music. It's like I don't even understand the concepts. Nonetheless, my fingers just like won't do that. My fingers don't do that shit. No matter how much I tell my finger to go here, here, and here at this time, and then here, here, and here at this time, and it doesn't seem that hard. When I go through it, it's just like fucking like I never held a guitar in my life. It's weird.
You can't fuck with Ripley.
I wish I was more musically inclined. If there's anything, I need you to help me get swole and then teach me how to play guitar. And I could die.
Bet.
Right? You're like, well, shit. I mean, shit, that sounds like my day of fun. My day of kicking back. I understand the concepts of the guitar, so that won't be too hard. Oh, it's funny because I had a cigarette in my hand. I was like, am I fully stupid? Carla says I don't smoke a lot. I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about past damage, past brain damage. I used to smoke. Alice there, like, I used to smoke like I don't need lungs, like Jesus said. Yeah, no, straight up. I used to smoke all my money away because I mean, shit, I didn't really have anything else to spend it on.
You need to get 50 headshots. Bet.
Alright, yeah, it's time to crack down, but I was literally looking for my lighters in my hand. But, in my defense, the other one just died. And I must have just found that other one. That was new. Carlos, you don't know how much I smoke, dog? Nobody do. But thank you, that's very considerate of you. I prefer nobody know. Nah, I'm just kidding. When you start buying expensive ass shit as much as I do, like the Doty, because I don't know, like I transition, like basically once I have enough money to buy fucking Doty, I can't really smoke Reggie just because I'm like disgusted by it. I molded by it. Nah, but yeah, I get all bougie and shit. I'm like, that shit tastes bad. Never again. But then I realize I'm lazy, and like when the Doty run out and I gotta re-up, I'll re-up tomorrow. That's when the Reggie come in. So I do fucking smoke a lot, fool. But that's in my terms. If I say I smoke a lot, I smoke a lot. Nah. Oh yeah, no, it's an expensive habit. You know, because you smoke cigarettes and shit. Just imagine cigarettes, but multiplied. And I could burn the entire pack in one day. That shit'll make you ration real quick. Oh, but John, my plug, the other John, which is pretty funny. This nigga got edibles. If y'all want some of that shit, they're pretty chill. America says she liked them. I liked it the last time I took it. The last time I took them, it was just gummies. I'll send you the picture. They're like super legit gummies from like Cali or some shit. I don't know where the fuck they got them from. Oh, this one plugging me through the fucking, through the shanty town. This fool shot me from the other side of the
He's on top of the box. I saw him. I got him.
No, but what I'm saying, I guess it's just FMJ. Oh yeah, it's just plywood. Best believe them fucking M249 bullets would fucking pierce right through that. You should see where I traded back with them. I fucking made. Oh great! I almost cut the wall in half. But I think I'm rocking FMJ. I didn't get a hit mark. He said he was up top though. That makes sense. Oh, I got rid of FMJ. Nope, that shit is so incredibly useful. I've made the switch from sleight of hand to FMJ. Just because sleight of hand is great for if you kill them. If you ain't got FMJ, you ain't gonna get that far. That's the way I deduced it. But, like, FMJ is proactive, sleight of hand is slightly on the defensive. Only ever so slightly because you're sacrificing DPS. Instant DPS, you know what I mean? Sure, I can reload and hit you more, and then that's DPS too. It doesn't make up for the fucking mag I dump into you and fucking shoot you through a wall. Can't do that without fucking FMJ. And after seeing this fool shoot through the entire shanty town, which is at least 2 or 3 walls, I realized it's especially in hardcore. I gotta read what Carlos said. Hold on a second, Carlos, because last thing. Okay, I don't really care about this game. I just realized. Yeah, well, guess what, Carlos? I can't read, but I can listen. You gotta text me, Carlos. Yeah, text me in my comments for my YouTube fucking stream. It'll make it to where I only, like, it's literally the whole reason that I have this fucking type of screen off, because if you're not gonna do that, I gotta take that shit down, because I can tell when somebody pops in the chat, I can't read the messages any other way, and it becomes a pain in the ass. But for me to look down on my phone, look up, it's getting me fucking killed.
Are you in? You're in this game, right?
Yeah, right next to you. I see you ripping. Oh, check it out. I'm finna light it up. No, like, I'm gonna follow you, and then I'm gonna just bust because I got the big daddy mags. You're gonna light what up? I saw you like sitting back waiting for the fireworks show. Oh shit! I thought it came through that big wall where that guy was standing. He's coming. Okay, you watch that way. I'll sweep left. This little faggot's gonna go down. Yep, he's there. He's down. Fuck you. I knew exactly where you were.
Nah, these guys are chumps.
Oh yeah, I'm hitting it with the M249. This thing is 100% the opposite build of fucking hardcore. It's specifically built for hardcore.
The only reason I'm even going a little slow right now is because I'm trying to get headshots.
Oh, behind you! Fuck, dude, turn! Oh, you ain't seen that nigga?
Oh my God.
Check your corner. Always check that corner. Always. Oh, never look past it. I swear, 50% of the time there's someone there. It's
50% of the time, every time.
50% of the time it works every time. Bro, tell me why I love that movie so much.
Good ass movie, boy.
It is. The very first spring break I think I ever went to, somebody had a DVD player, and that's what we watched on the way to fucking work. So it's like embedded in my brain. I was so fucking ridiculously high, and then
one of those badass memories.
yeah, exactly. We were just
Like, it's so random and like, but it's just like you just never forget it.
Yep, forever.
I remember listening to some stupid fucking being drunk as fuck and high as fuck, and my friend is just like, we are like so far down the Fort Aransas Strip, like there's like no chance of like anybody like finding us or anything like that.
Oh, the story's gonna take a dark turn. Y'all murdered someone?
We were all good. He was just fucking. We were just fucking driving, like, because we're on the beach. There's really nothing to crash into except the ocean.
Oh, y'all kept going and shit. What the fuck? There's like
yeah, you're just driving drunk, like fucking, just like a fucking nutbag, just like all the way down the beach, and he was blasting some Akon song. And I'm just like there, and I'm just there, like fucking swaying back and forth in the backseat. I don't even care if we crash or die. I'm just having the time
y'all
of my
was supposed
life.
to be in school. Yep, y'all nuts. Holy shit.
I never forgot that shit.
Yep, it's like the same exact type of memory for me, except for like, it was like a whole theme, like since we all had just freshly watched it, even the driver was listening to it, had seen it, like we were just fucking cracking Anchorman jokes the entire time. It was fucking hilarious. Like you start to realize how that shit can apply to everything. Like when you said that fucking 99% of the time it works every time, I immediately thought of that shit. That shit stuck in my DNA. That time was actually pretty funny because we didn't know about checkpoints, and I don't know, I guess because it's spring break, they do have checkpoints. We were on our way back from the fucking coast. Sure enough, there was like checkpoint ahead. We're like, holy shit, dude, we just fucking hotboxed so many blunts, we're all going to jail. We all got so fucking paranoid. We had to fucking throw. I remember somebody threw a grinder, like, we had to fucking toss everything. We were like, oh no sir, nobody planned for this. And, yeah, there was like fucking K9 and everything. And they gave us like a little inspection, and it wasn't just like a quick pass through and you're good. It was like, the dog was kind of like, I don't know, I think I smell something, I'm not sure. I was like, oh shit, we're busted for sure. But
Smell all them munchy snacks.
that's probably the residue in the car. Like for sure the inside of the car smelled like weed, but we didn't have it. Yeah, it sucked, dude. As we were pulling up to the checkpoint, I was like smoking 2 blunts at the same time. Like, how the fuck are y'all not gonna help me finish this shit? Like, we have to finish it. And they were like, fucking no, I'm done. Either paranoid or just didn't want that. That was like the only time I've ever just like straight up thrown some blunts out the window and shit. Like, oh my god. R.I.P. blunts. It was a sack of weed, cigars, probably a couple little blunts, and then a grinder. When we fucked off, I just realized we smoked in the hotel, and the management came and knocked on the door. Like, we're getting complaints of tenants saying smells extremely strong like marijuana. We were like,
What's that got to do with me?
hey, exactly. Fucking spring break. Y'all know everybody in this bitch getting high. Where's someone gonna get caught? But our dumbasses had that little bitch pop box. It was hilarious. Like, you're not supposed to smoke in the rooms at all. My homeboy was like, give me a cigarette. Nobody would answer the door. They're just knocking on the door. We all pretended to be asleep. I'm fucking stoned. Oh, in retrospect, it's hilarious. I never really thought about how funny that story really is. Yeah, we had one homeboy in the bathroom, like, fucking stashing all the shit into, like, the shower fucking, like, handle thing. Like, he pulled the shower handle off and was fucking hiding it all drug dealer style. Other homeboy was like, give me the cigarette, I'll go fucking talk to them, because no one else manned up. Went to the door. And I mean, thank God it was spring break. So they were, I'm sure cool about it, otherwise we probably would have gotten arrested, but yeah, they were like, put that shit out and don't do it again, otherwise if we have to come back, we're gonna kick y'all out. They weren't having none of our bullshit story saying it wasn't us. Like a BS cloud comes out like hell high.
Cheech Chong.
Yeah, we had that shit Scooby-Doo style. But, yeah, that was the two close calls of spring break. Oh, quick alternative to you're getting locked up in a different city. Didn't happen though. Thank God there is a God.
I had some homies get arrested. In New Braunfels for fucking weed and beer.
Yeah, on the river?
Yeah, and it was like the one time, it was like one of the few times I didn't go with them. I can't remember if I still smoked at that point or not, honestly. But either way, if you're with them, you're with them. So.
Yeah, but I mean, there's plausible deniability. They pretty much, they don't care when it comes to weed in the sense of, well, we're gonna just take everybody to jail. Now, if everybody wants to be a fucking coward and nobody takes responsibility for it at all, then they will, just to teach you a lesson. They're like, well, one of y'all should have manned up, so we're gonna go ahead and give all of y'all a ticket. When y'all could all just pitched in to get this guy out. It's really fucked up. But I mean, it makes sense. Like, if there's ever a situation where it's like a guy on cops getting pulled over, and then he tries to pin the shit on the chick, they always pin it on both of them. They're like, oh, you're not gonna take one for your chick, you're a terrible person, and then they fucking arrest you too. Cause you know damn well the guy fucking 9 times out of 10 is the one fucking orchestrating shit. I don't know, that might be sexist.
Bro.
I seen it, I was chopping like I'm chopping still, I stole that one. Move! Damn.
Yeah, I couldn't escape that though.
Neither could I, fool, there was no way.
He died for it, so fuck him.
Yeah, he did, but I killed the guy right before it too, or I don't know, that might have been the guy, I think I killed the guy and then he got that nail. It was so far. Oh, but I have a story for the weed one too, but bro, that's when I was on shrooms, all rowdy like, on the river. I didn't really fuck around with shrooms. The only time I ever took shrooms was, I think, Mondo, and then this other time with my homie, but I was with the plug. I've known this guy since I was literally, 4th or 5th grade, elementary school. But, God, that's someone who lives here. It's like another Uber Eats delivery, for real. But,
They're hungry.
You tripping, then you walk their ass up to the motherfucking dollar store or something. That shit, that shit adds up. Spent $100 on deliveries in one day, could have got $100 worth of groceries. They're just lazy. Okay, long story short, this is a good story, and I want to just remember to say it before I forget. I never really fucked around with shrooms, but it was his birthday or something like that. Someone had said something about him having shrooms, and I was like, shit, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't really get down like that. But then right when we were getting into the water, he had a fucking, like a big-ass Ruffles bag, like the big bag of chips that you can buy. Like, half of it was Ruffles, and then, like, inside of it, he had, like, a little bag of fucking shrooms. And, like, it was like a fucking movie, dude. Like, everybody, before we went to go and, like, converged towards the river, everybody walked up to him and he would just give you like a handful. I was like, what the fuck is going on over here? Like, are y'all serious? Like, nobody's gonna be responsible in case we drowned. So I was like, well, fuck it, I'm doing it too, basically. And he was like trying to get rid of everything before we went on the river. So I end up being the one who was like, I don't know, man, it's just scary. I kept asking him a bunch of questions. So I was the last one. I was the last one to get him. And much like the, hold on. I somehow got DC'd. I might have just pushed too many buttons.
Bro, I got fucking hoed, dude. I fucking got so many fucking headshots in that last one, and for some fucking weird reason it didn't count.
Let's close both of our games. That's the only thing I can think of. Carlos, I'm gonna relaunch the stream, bro. Give me like 2 minutes. That's a serious problem. And I was just about to say, ain't nothing wrong with mine. I just realized...
I'll worry about that. I'll do those challenges like whenever you guys aren't online or something. Want to run a Warzone?
Let me do one more of these because I'm fucking off. I'm gonna get this story out, and then I can get my last little bit of talkie-talkie, smoke my blunt, and then Warzone. This one's got a little bit more leeway in the sense that I can at least go AFK for a little while. Warzone, I was like, we're dead instantly, or I die by the gas or some dumb shit. Anyway, so he's handing out fucking handfuls of shrooms. I'm the last motherfucker to go up there because I was. You're about to kill us all. We're all about to OD and drown. But they kept reassuring me. They're like, nah, that's not like that. He's like, I fucking literally ate like half this bag. I was like, oh shit, dude. Alright, I guess we're good then. So, he was trying to get the people to take the rest because he didn't want to throw them away. No one would take them, so he gave me way more than like fucking a dose or two. He gave me like way too much, and I got scared and was like, fuck no. I started fucking ditching that shit off on other people. I was like, here, help me eat this shit. But we took the shrooms, and it didn't hit me till like halfway through the float. Like halfway through the float, I was super incredibly relaxed, like if I had just smoked a lot and then drank a lot, and then it was like I started getting the visuals, but that's pretty much all it was. Like there was nothing intense or crazy, like overwhelming feeling. I remember lounging back in my tube, and I dipped my head in the water while looking up at the sky, but everything was upside down, if that makes sense. Like, you know how like in your tube you're immobile.
Yeah.
You just dip your head back. So I dipped my head back into the water, and I was in tune with the river. It was like I had complete silence, but like the visual like environment was so stimulating. I was like probably floating down the river for like 20 minutes like that, and I was like, alright, better fucking get up before I really do drown. But long story short, it's before the cool trip where everything was fine. Right after we had fucking ate all these shrooms and shit, the same guy with the shrooms had brought a fucking big ass pill bottle, not the little pill bottles, but like the ones that are like a triple stack, where it's like, I don't know, you put vitamins or something in that bitch because it's gigantic. He had like one of those full of weed and like stanky chronic, like fucking the shit you see in the dispensaries. And this fool had already rolled a blunt. We got like halfway through that bitch, and basically, I don't know, our group, as trippy as we were at that time, somebody was 100% on point because I had no idea what was going on. I was like towards the front of the group, and this all was like coming from through the grapevine slowly to the back of the group. But long story short, like without I guess overcomplicating things, those boat cops that I'm sure are the same ones that hemmed your homies up were like hunting down the weed smoker because it was so fucking pungent. They were like going and checking, like it was trailing behind us, so anybody behind us was getting fucking searched. Like they'd roll up in the little boat and be like, can you open your ice chest for us and all that? And then when they did that, they'd be like, alright, kind of check them a little more thoroughly and then move on. They were slowly getting closer to us. You just see like my homeboy, like he was like half the guy who had brought the shrooms. He's a goofy motherfucker. His name is J2, come to think about it. I make all of them call me Brody because I refuse to be mistaken for that guy. He's cool and all, but I can't have nobody mistaking me for him. He's got got glaucomas, he's got like cockeye. That's not me.
Yeah, you're like, nope.
Yeah, that's, I am Brody. I'm not Jay. That's Jay. But, yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, and then not to mention, that's their thing, though. Because, I mean, I had known John first, but then I stopped talking to him for a while, and then Jay came along, so they got familiar with Jay. So I got defaulted to Brody. Which I prefer anyway, in that case, like I was saying. Anyway, this fool, the plug, Jay, he's like looking me dead in my eye with this blunt, and like he hit it one more time. Like, you can see him like hiding it in front of his body, like hoping the guy like couldn't tell where it was coming from still, like his way.
Bro, why didn't you just dump it in the water?
That's what I was gonna say. So he just fucking, he hit it one more good time, and he dumped it in the water, and he looked at me with like this fucking, like, look of disdain. And fucking popped open the capsule of that big ass bottle of weed, dude, and then just fucking like, he just stuck the ball under. And I was like, are you fucking stupid or something? Like, as soon as he fucking stuck that little pill bottle underwater, like, we were good with the blunt. That shit disappeared instantly into the abyss. But the fucking weed nugs, giant ass weed nugs, tell me why they're floating like right next to me in my tube and shit. I was like, oh my fucking god, dude. Like, I was like, we're gonna get busted. But it was funny, dude. They came, they fucked with us, they rode off. I legit pulled that nug out of the water. It was like almost an eighth in like one nug. I was like, oh, I'm saving you. Like, all the other ones can go, but this big ass nug, you're coming with me. I was like, we're gonna find out if you can just try this shit out and smoke it. That's exactly what I did, and it worked perfectly fine. It wasn't even that bad. It was better than Rich.
Funny shit, bro.
Yeah, I'll never forget the look on this fool's face when he stuffed that shit underwater and saw the nugs start to float. It was so fucking weird.
Hey man, that shit was not cheap back then.
Oh hell no, that was like almost $200.
Nowadays it's not even a big deal. Back then, holy shit, that was a lot of fucking money worth of weed.
See, it's funny that you should say that too, because yeah, I thought that I was tripping because like the last time when I was buying True on like a more consistent basis, it'd be like, you shouldn't be talking about this in the live chat.
Why?
I live in California. I don't know what I'm talking about. None of this is true. No, because it's accessible to the public. Right? My boss could get in here and watch this shit if they wanted to. It's highly unlikely. Obviously, hypothetically, you don't want to have that kind of business up there. Let's not be dropping names. I just realized
these are all hypothetical fictional characters.
These are all
right?
hypothetical situations in a fictional context. There we go. Thank you, Carlos. I was like, I know you gonna stop texting me because I stopped replying because I can't do both. Beetle's up. Mark.
Enemy?
Don't down it. Yes, enemy. Don't down it though, because I need to kill things to get a golden fucking. This bitch had a flare left. Alright, get some shots off on it, because I might only get one rocket off before it flies off. Just don't kill it. Plus, it's gonna light you up. 2, 3. Oh, this bitch dodged it. I didn't. Oh, he did. Give me 2 seconds. I'll kill this motherfucker right now. I was gonna fucking kamikaze him. I was standing right in front of him. Oh, I'm slow. Yeah. Too late. I don't know what you're talking about, Carlos. Never heard of him. Better late than never. Yeah, that was pretty much it. That story. That was a funny one.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I feel like you may have told me that one.
Yep, I feel like that one's come up. Cause I fucking gotta mention that shit anytime the river gets brought up. Because if you fuck around, then you will go to jail. That was when I realized that it's not like it used to be.
Strict as ever. It's definitely not like it used to be ever again.
Yep. You literally have to wait till you fucking coast way off, and then you gotta have an eye out and an ear out for them goddamn boats. And if they get too close, you're fucked.
Yeah, if you got a cooler, they're
all up in that shit. Yep. And then, you know, we had all kinds of shit we weren't supposed to have. Liquor and fucking cans or glass. We might not have glass. You know, you get the idea. If they would have done enough searching, they would have found the stash. Yeah, that's the best I ever tripped on shrooms. It was just super chill. Like I said, I relaxed and chilled in the water, and then it was time to go. It was just like a really super relaxing tubing trip. I ate 2 handfuls of shrooms with 2 handfuls of rubbers. Apparently, I guess it's a thing to eat them with chips.
Eat them with anything, really.
Yeah, they taste like shit.
Just
So
not by themselves.
yeah, exactly. And alright, Carlos, you're good. I'm trying to think. Oh, let me just make sure my sound from my phone is on. I can't hear the messages because I got my headset on. I gotta get that situated still. Find those goddamn barrels.
Yeah, I never did any. I mean, I think I may have smoked on the river a handful of times, but definitely nothing ever getting fucking trashed.
Oh yeah, I don't necessarily recommend the shrooms. I feel like I got lucky because I don't know. Yeah, I could have easily just as easily had a terrible time. You know what I mean? Get sick or something.
There was a few times where, one particular time I remember my guitar in my old vocals from my first band.
Yeah.
We went to the river. I went to the river.
Is it Justin? Is that the guy?
Nah, his name's Matt. Justin is Joey's. Justin is our guitarist now. Joey's brother.
There you
He
go.
used to be in Eyes of an Emperor.
Oh, I know who you're talking about immediately. I'm just terrible with names.
No, fucking, but I don't think you ever met Matt, but
No.
because Everything Falls Dark was long over before we started chilling. But anyways,
I've heard everything there is to
fucking,
hear about the motherfucker without actually meeting him though, and he might have shown up. No, never mind. He never did show up. One of your other
he came to one of my parties at Tabak Farm, maybe 2. Then I never seen him since.
Then that was
anyways,
it. Yeah, I did see him one time.
Yeah, bro, we went. This was back in the day when still not everyone even had a car yet. We went over in this old.
Oh, you got a carpool, exactly. You mob it with whoever.
SUV.
Yep, whoever's capable, you're now about to fucking carpool everyone.
Yep, and fucking. So we had that, and yeah, bro, we were fucking drinking out and got drunk as shit on the river. I don't remember what we were drinking.
It's easy to get drunk on the river because there's nothing else to do.
We were just driving straight. We were just driving straight down, motherfucking. You know that where you drive basically through the New Braunfels, a little mini old school city. It's got that big roundabout in the middle.
The Duke's Head Circle, of course. That's San Antonio Street.
Area. Yeah, so we're just driving down San Antonio Street.
That's where I used to work, right down the street from there.
Yeah, right there. We're driving down San Antonio Street, and I'm just like, head hanging out the window, broad daylight. Oh! Just like fucking like puking like that. The whole side of his fucking mom's fucking SUV's all like fucking like nasty full of throw.
I think I've only done that once or twice, and I had to. It was that or inside the car.
Oh yeah, that's what I said. I didn't have a choice.
I
wasn't gonna do it inside. Yeah.
Yeah, bro, that's so disgusting. The smell of vomit, bro. It's like I'm sorry,
bro. And I was
bro.
sober enough. I mean, I wasn't sober, but I was like aware of my mind enough to where I was like, I know this is gonna be embarrassing, but it's like I'm not gonna throw up in this.
I could tell you what's gonna be even more embarrassing. Exactly, having the smell remind you of your fucking mistakes, your shortcomings.
Yep. And I'm just like throwing up, and people were like, "Woo, yeah!" I was like, "Yeah."
Fuck yeah, New Braunfels is a pretty cool town.
Yeah.
You're lucky
because they knew I was up. That's why.
Yeah, he's like, you came from the river. The cops were like, "Hell no, I ain't dealing with that shit. Go ahead and let Pukey keep on driving and puking." Yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah, he's ended up getting shit-faced because I'll be like, "Oh, got water in my beer, need a new one. Oh, got water in my beer, need a new one." Fucking 6-pack into it. I'm fucking wasted, and we just started. It's like, shit. About to pass out in the water. But I'm always the one who knows they can swim, and if shit hits the fan, I'm not gonna let someone drown. That's a terrible way to go. Like, if I saw someone drown next to me, I probably couldn't live with myself. It's like, I just jumped off, I can drown too. That's sad. So I was like, yeah, I'll for sure save everybody. So no matter how fucked up I get, I always make sure that I can still swim. Cause you'd be surprised, that shit will make you so winded when you get the liquid courage in you, man. Me and my boys, I learned the hard way. I almost drowned out in the middle of fucking bumfuck nowhere. This dude had a fucking river house. So he had like this weird staircase built into the fucking cliffside where you go through the fucking cliffside down to the river, and then it's this secluded ass river where there's literally like no one there, and the only other houses you have to go up that fucking cliff. Like everybody has their own little cliff get down thing. It's almost just like the river. So it's like that, like or New Braunfels, like the Comal, but just imagine way more rural. Like these aren't like buildings and houses and fucking like timeshares. It's like one or two houses fucking scattered out on these giant ass pieces of land. These motherfuckers got like acres and shit. So one of my rich friends. Yeah. So I don't know. Like I guess I was in a weird time in my life where I was like a drifter and I would just like a transient. I'd fucking just be wherever. Just like if you invited me to go somewhere and I barely knew you, I'd be like, yeah, let's meet up and let's go. I'm like the opposite now. It's like even if I know you, I might be like, nah, I don't want to go. But yeah, basically I ended up. I mean, I get to take it back. It's not all that random. I met that guy from school, and then we were in sports together, and then there was that like brotherhood thing going, and then we all had like the same type of group of friends. So I just kind of got invited along. But it just ended up being me, him, and his close homie. And when we first got there, I was like, this is amazing. This is what I've always wanted to do. Like, this fool really has a river house. It's just like, we can do whatever the fuck we want at the river. I can't believe it. So, we were just getting... Yeah, exactly. So, we were getting trashed and then smoking. And these fools were lightweights, and I was the one who brought it. So, I was just like, man, this fool's parents are going to hate me and all this shit because they're going to know what's up. But, anyway... We were pretty chill, and then we had the utmost privacy. It's like just like I said, a piece of land. You got your own river portion. You go in your river. It's like nobody even goes into your part of the river. So we get ballsy, and there's like this fucking. I mean, there's a good current. It's stronger than like the Comal by like ×3 at the very least because it's narrow. And there is like a big ass boulder in the middle where it was like a halfway point, and then on the other side it was like a cliff. And it was badass, perfect jump off type of cliff. Like it was like all perfectly flat. There was like a good path up to it. It was nothing sketchy, just as long as you make it to the cliff. So eyeballing, I was like, fuck yeah, no problem. I'll swim that shit like Michael Phelps. Fuck, dude. Like literally halfway through, I was like, if I don't make it to that fucking rock, I'm gonna die. Like we were all pretty much thinking the same thing. We all met up at the rock. Like, okay, fuck, we gotta do this last push to the other half. We already here now. Fucking gotta do it. So we go, and this other side of the river is like no man's land, like untamed. Like there's just brush and like all this shit like that we didn't see from the other side, you know, at a distance. It's just like undergrowth. So I swam my fucking ass damn near to the point of about to drown. Like I'm so out of breath, I have to pretty much get out of the water to where my face is out of the water, or I will drown. Because I need to be able to breathe now. And I realized I made the utmost mistake. I fucking trying to fucking swim to the other side. It was the most fucking disgusting, bug-ridden, and fucking... Bro, arachnophobia doesn't even begin to fucking... Like, before I got out of the water onto the shoreline, it was like I went through like 10 cobwebs. Nasty, gnarly-ass cobwebs with spiders in them. Like, big-ass spiders. And then I got to the shore, and it was like every step I would take was through another infestation of fucking non-stop spider webs. I got so fucking freaked out. I was like, like fucking almost locked up and shit. Fucking jumped back in the river. It was like, fuck this shit. I'll wait for these fools to jump off, and then I'll swim back. Fucking waited for them to jump in. They eventually jumped in. One of my homeboys is crazy, just went up, and I was like, you're out of your fucking mind. I'm not going through those spider webs. I waited, and then we tried to make, like, pretty much as soon as he jumped in the water, he was getting taken by the current. So I was like, oh, I guess it's time to go. So we go, and we try to make, it's just me, and 2 other homies, mind you. I don't know what happened, but I think I DC'd. I need to mention that. Are you in that war zone still?
No, I'm not in Warzone. I'm in fucking, just playing regular game.
Oh, well then I fucked up. I thought that other game ended and we were starting that up. I saw a screen. It kicked me out of your group at some point, that I know. Because I saw that it... You were about to start matchmaking, and then
We'll do some more on that.
okay. Yeah, we can always come back to this. Alright, well, let's do one more. Oh shit, man, I'm gonna start that shit up. I have to get warmed up because I'm telling real good stories, and whenever I do that, it fucking always makes me time travel. I'm trying to think. I'll tell you, Carlos, because I gotta spit that out before I forget. If I remember. That's funny. Oh, yeah, almost fucking drowned. So I'm on my way motherfucking back. Oh, and then, yeah, like I said, Carlos, yeah, I know you can't text here. You can text me on my phone. Hello, Zara. And then, let me turn my sound on. I had that text-to-speech going, dude, but I have to tweak it to where it's just right. It's either too fast or too slow. This chick scares the shit out of me every time, because whenever you text, it just comes out of nowhere. It's like, too late. That's a bad impression. It's like, too late. Because I have it real slow. I don't know. I thought that I needed to slow it down. Obviously, that's not the case, though. But yeah, fool. I tried to swim back across the river, and that it was okay. It was one thing to go across and then wait for a little bit in the water, but then when we tried to swim back, like through the current, dude, I went into panic mode. Like, it's probably one of my least proud moments. Like, 100%. Like, I was about to drown. Like, I remember going under a couple times while still trying to swim, but being too fucking tired to swim. And I started fucking getting a few good gulps of water, and I was telling my friend, I was like, I'm not gonna fucking drown you. Like, I'm going to drown. Like, I need, like, he's a big puffy guy, so he is like not struggling as hard as me. He's just like naturally a little bit more buoyant. He can float around and shit. But
join me.
Like, okay, but yeah, I like
can't see you.
Just like instinctively when you're gonna drown, you don't help it, and it's a known thing. Like Navy divers and shit like that, they teach you how to not, like, you have to be drown proof basically. If you try to save people when they're drowning, it's just
drown
like,
their ass.
yeah, exactly. That's true. If they start to drown you, basically, I mean, you can bring them back. You can always resuscitate them or whatever, but they'll kill you both. And then ain't nobody getting saved. And they don't even mean they're doing it. It's like they do it all fucking beast style, like push on your head, like lift themselves out of the water. It's like, oh, come on now, dog. You could have at least just like hung on to me or something. But that's the difference. Like, I was about to drown, but I still had common sense enough. Thank God I wasn't in that point where it was just total freak out mode, and I was like, dude, I just need to grab onto your leg for like a second and pull my head above water to get a fucking breath. Like, if I got one more breath of fucking water, or swallow one more good chunk of water, I was fucking gonna be like,
damn, bro, why? I told you I
style.
would be right back. You missed a huge chunk of the story. Now I don't even know how you started drowning.
No, you were right there. I literally, I was still talking to Carlos because I had to keep the story going, otherwise I'd forget. But I knew I could always go back as long as I was still on the topic. But long story short, I was waiting in the water. Homie jumped in finally. Like, no, both of them did do it. They were fucking crazy. I was like, there's no way in fuck. I have arachnophobia. Like, literally nothing else bothered me. I can deal with the bugs. I can deal with all the brush and all that. Like, who knows what the fuck's in there? I could get bit by a fucking rattlesnake for all I know. But the spiders are there, and I see them. So I could not force myself to go through it. So I'm sitting there waiting in the water, which is pretty fucking deep, because I didn't want to be anywhere near the goddamn shore, because that's where all the disgusting shit was. Plus, there was shit on the water. I don't know, it was just a total clusterfuck. Like, right when we got in that area, everything got nasty. But I'm like, fuck this, I'm pretty much out, waiting on them, and then they jump off the cliff. Super anticlimactic. I remember thinking, holy shit, what a fucking total waste of time. I almost drowned for this. And not even just because I didn't get to do it. I was just thinking, we don't even know how deep that water is. Like, not really. Like, we could break our legs. But anyway, I'm waiting in the water. They jump in, and we're obviously, as soon as they jump in, they weren't waiting like me off to the edge. Like, they got taken by the current. So I try to keep pace with them, and it's fucking rigorous pace. Like, they fucking were immediately like, jump into the water, swim to the fucking other side of the river. But the whole plan was to jump into the water and then swim back to the rock, do the fucking checkpoint thing again, because it was halfway across. But our dumbasses did not compensate for the fucking current. So when we jumped off the fucking cliff, missed the rock entirely, And I wasn't fucking confident that I could make that swim, so I followed them. So we're fucking swimming like diagonal now because we're getting so caught up in the current that it's like, even though we're just trying to go straight across, just you simply can't. So at that point was when the fatigue set in. I had already been drinking all that shit, and I realized, like, holy shit, I bit off more than I can chew. And like, one of the homies was like already almost there. Like, he was far enough out ahead of me to where if I started to drown, he probably wouldn't make it to me in time if I went under. The other guy was between me and him, and he was the one I knew a little better, so I was trying to fucking, stick with him. Like, man, you better save me. I understand this other guy didn't save me, but you better fucking save me. And I'm looking at the situation, and it's dire. We're all, like, not only just me about to drown, like, they're also about to drown. I was like, holy fuck, this is how we die. Like, I'm about to die here in this river out in the middle of nowhere, and no one's gonna know. My body's gonna float down.
You're all stretching water, like, upstream or something?
It's kind of hard to describe. Like, where that cliff was, it was like on a corner. It was like on the corner of the river. It's like it opened up to a mouth, like a big wide opening, and then it narrowed down again, like right after that, like where the current would take you. So it was really a small little fucking, like, a little bit bigger than like the $5 spot as far as width-wise at the smallest point, but at the widest point, that shit was like bigger than the Comau. It was crazy. It was like that part where the fucking little whirlpool is, the Comau, where it opens up into that big circle. That's like almost exactly what that other area looked like, but it was an elbow instead of a circle. But oh, I fucked this up. I'm gonna link up though. I've just been running around. That's a crazy story. I time travel.
It is.
Yeah, that's an important one though, because it humbled me. Never again did I ever fucking underestimate the water. Like, that was the closest I think I've ever been to dying, aside from like crazy ass car accidents. But that's hit and miss. I could have died, sure, but I was for sure gonna die in that water if I didn't get help. Oh, so like, this dude's in front of me, and I mean, I could not swim anymore. Basically, like, it was to the point where my arms couldn't tread water fast enough to keep my head above water. So at that point, I was panicking because I knew that it was only a matter of time before, I don't know what the fuck, I could underwater swim a bit of a ways, maybe. And then if I couldn't get to somewhere where I get my head above water, I'll fucking drown. So all this is setting in. I'm realizing that they're all fucking, like, struggling to the extreme. And
they can't help you because they barely surviving in their own damn selves.
They didn't know they could help me. I only needed a little boost. So basically, that's where the story comes full circle, where it's like, I assessed the situation. I knew not to jump on this fool's head or anything, but I needed something to grab onto in that exact moment and just take a breath. I just need one breath, bro. Like, give me one breath. I'll leave you alone. So that's basically like what I did. Like, this fool, he was swimming his heart out too, but I used my last little bit of energy that I had stored up to catch up to him. And then I told him.
This must be a really, really wide river, right?
Not so much wide as we got caught up in the fucking current in the middle, and there was absolutely fucking, like, it was deep as fuck. It was like,
but couldn't you get to the bank? Like, if it was like say as wide as a comb out, I feel like
you would think so. You would think so. The best way to describe it is that's what we thought, and that's exactly what fucked us. Like, we thought, oh, you swim across this thing, no problem. Dude, the fucking current just, like, kept us in the center of the fucking... It's like you had to fight your way out of the current. And it kept us in the center of the fucking... the center of the stream. For the most part, until the river curved and narrowed in that case, or at that point. Well, I'm skipping the part. So basically, I was telling him on my last little bit of dying breaths, like, dude, I'm gonna drown. I was like, I just need to grab onto you for a quick second. And I know how that sounds. Like, at the time, I don't have the time to explain to him. They're like, dude, I'm not gonna fucking grab you like a psycho and fucking shove your head underwater and boost myself out of the water and then just shit on you and I'm out. Like, no, I'm still gonna try to fucking make sure we all survive. So that's pretty much what I did. I was just able to grab, like, I don't know, like onto his side or his shoulder or something, and I didn't do it in, like I said, like an overly aggressive way. It was like, well, no, let's swim together. Like, with your powers and my powers combined, we could swim together. I just need something to hang on to.
So I just grabbed him real quick, and then as soon as I did that, I was able to get my breath, which was all I needed. Because the reason I was going to drown is because I had already taken in like 2. I needed one more breath. So after that, yeah, they hopped. I'm gonna pop this smoke and we're gonna get them. Oh, he's right there between the buildings, between both houses. Left side, middle. In there, in that smoke.
Broke his armor.
You flank that way, I'm gonna go around all the way around the back, jump the fence. Did he make it to the house?
I think he's in the house that I'm next to.
Alright, hold on a second. Just keep him off me. Come make your way to my body if you can, please, because if they're roaming. Oh, no. He's on the move. Somebody, or no. Okay, someone's here. Did you get this guy in this house? No, there's another one. On you. Shit. I knew that was gonna happen. It was a high risk, high reward, but the risk... I mean, I wouldn't have been able to save you either way. I would have had to been right there, and you're far. I specifically split that because I thought there was only one. Where'd this bitch get to? There he is. Ooh, I just realized I never picked up armor that entire time, and it fucked me. He had 3 plates.
What?
Oh. Damn, he also had an MP5, even though they buffed it.
We got that.
Yeah. Yeah, Carlos, I didn't kill him. I stuck to my word. I grabbed him for a second, I got my breath. And I was like, yeah, dude, I told you, I just needed 1 breath. I'm not gonna fucking kill you. And we were both like, oh, fucking trying to wrestle ourselves to shore. Finally, we made it into the fucking shallow water, like a bunch of reeds and nasty shit coming out of the water, like a nasty-ass pond. The exact kind of shit you don't want to be getting into the water by, like where you know there's fucking predators and snakes and shit. Ugh. Thinking about it gives me the heebie-jeebies. But yeah, I made it. We made it. But it was only because he basically saved me. He saved me by not fucking forcing me off. Get off me! Save yourself!
Dang.
That's alright.
For Zare.
Huh. That's a...
I need a gulag.
That's what you call Call of Duty, for real. Because they know we ain't fuck. I mean, it's one thing to kill a roach for her, but that's just one more roach able to repopulate. I always think, one step closer to extinction.
It's true.
Oh, absolutely. They reproduce
Bro,
too quickly.
I've been killing pigeons, doves left and right because I keep getting feathers in my pool because they like to chill on that dead tree.
Yeah.
Every time I see them, I make it a point to go out there and kill them. I was like, they'll learn eventually, or I'll kill them all. Whichever comes first.
Yeah.
Bro, I've killed maybe 7 of them already. Funny.
It's like they're all sharing the same house, or as soon as someone kicks out, another one just moves in. That's kind of weird, right?
It's like one, I shot him, I saw the poof of feathers fly, but he flew away. I was like, God damn it. I guess I missed him, or, maybe hopefully at least I winged him. Yeah. And later on, me and Zara were walking looking for my lug nut for the second or third time down my street, and he was in someone's front yard 2 blocks away. The big fat ass fucking pigeon just dead.
Hell yeah, he might have fucking made it away.
It was an insta kill, but he had a mortal wound after all.
Exactly. Okay. There was a name of a gun too in Call of Duty. I can't think of what it's called right now. I'll look at it and then I'll get back to that. That'll be the name of that pigeon. Yeah, that's pretty fucking crazy though. Yeah, right, fool, you better... Oh, I said you better pull out that other gun, and he pistoled the shit out of it. Oh, but it was like a fucking 357 with a long barrel and a scope on it. No wonder he shit on me.
No, I died killing that roach.
Oh yeah, John, so basically I grabbed onto the dude, but I held my word no matter how fucking close I was to drowning. I still wasn't basically, I really did only need something to hold on to for a second. It wasn't like a trick for me to use you to save myself.
Your muscle just needed a little split second to recharge something.
Yep, and then I just needed a breath. And the combination of not being able to get a breath and then not being able to fucking let my muscles fucking just chill for 1 second, it was enough to almost kill me. So I was like, help me. I fucking told him, I was like, help me, you have to help me. And he was like, no, get away from me. I remember him specifically saying that. But I was like, no, dude, you don't understand, this is serious. I just grabbed onto his shoulder or something like that, made sure I didn't force him under or nothing like that. I just, like I was telling Carlos, I don't know if you caught that part, we just kind of swam together. So it made it much easier. It's just like hanging onto a raft or something. But, oh shit, I just jumped down. I did it again. See, what it is I'd be thinking that we in that stupid pregame still, and I just start fucking off. Because in that shit, I just keep falling to my death.
Well, mark
so
somewhere so I can land it.
I did. We're gonna have to adjust that. We'll go up there. It doesn't look too hot.
That'll work.
Go on the outside one, not the one on the ground. Let me clear that. Like back there, or to the one to the right. I think we should jump same one. We should hit that one in the middle, so we can assess the situation and either bug out or hit that one and closer to the inside of the. Look, there's a guy up there.
I'll go end up escaping after all.
Sheer will. Oh no, we can't go there. Sheer will and determination. I mean, we're gonna have to hit here or something because those guys are like right in front of me, and I wasn't gonna make that. I was gonna land right next to them. This is where they came from. That's what I was afraid of. Fuck. Okay, we can't be behind them. Yep. Go sweep right. They might be in that bank thing or the bar. It's like an Illuminati fucking bar. No, come up here with me in the high ground. I have a higher ground, Anakin. After seeing that movie, going back and playing that game is so fucking epic.
Oh yeah.
Obi-Wan was a badass. Oh, you scared me. Alright, let's go. They've been here, I think. Oh, don't break any more windows. We're moving quiet from now on. Going dark. So yeah, I hung on to him. He was edgy about it. Although he was like, no, get off me. He was worried I was going to drown him, and he was also about to drown too. Which I could respect. So it worked out that I just wasn't a total dickhead. Go ahead, hit that. I got a fucking LNG. Scoot that dog, they might be upstairs for all we know. They close for sure. Oh yeah, so while that was going on, the other homie who was a pretty good ways ahead of us obviously fucking totally gained on us even more and just fucking was like, every man for himself, basically, save yourselves. He was in no condition to fucking save anybody. It would have taken too long to get any kind of assistance or like a device. We would have all drowned, but yeah, that dude, he was smart, and he was the one who actually like reconned out the quickest route out because we got into some thick ass fucking river type shit where it was like a fucking swamp, dude. There was these giant reeds coming out of the ground like non-stop, but it was just the shallowest. It was the only way to get out of the water without fucking dying. We were all so winded. He was pretty much crawling on his belly at that point. We crawled on my belly through the reeds where I was like, oh my god, we're gonna make it this far just to get bit by snakes. The reed shit tripped me out almost as bad as the spot. Hard contact. Or not hard contact, but contact. Damn, I should have done that. I thought he was looking our way and jumping after you. Okay, so we're gonna take the high ground. Stay on the high ground. Find them. There was two. I only saw two. Reloading Big Daddy mags. If we're gonna have a go at it, we're gonna have a good go. I still don't really want to play it. I'm gonna have to reload this shit again. Oh, never mind. I only spent 6 bullets. I hit him with 4 out of 6.
Yeah,
oh, I see him. He was up there, top floor. I'm pretty sure he saw me. Yep, he sees me. Oh, bro. Lit the fuck up. He dropped all my armor and almost killed me. I had 3 armor that time. Run. We gotta go. Try to keep your head down right here. You may not have advantage. Keep your head down, slide, and get to the right. We need displacement.
Yeah, I was just a kid. I jumped in there.
So homie crawled through the reeds first, and then me and other homie shortly thereafter. Thank God, whenever I was able to grab onto him, we were almost out of the thick of it. And I just remember crawling through those reeds, thinking, well, basically there's no way in fuck I'm gonna go around because I for sure almost drowned. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm fucking too tired. I don't care. We'll go through the reeds. It's disgusting. Let's do it. But afterwards, we all crawled up to the fucking shoreline and just laid there for like 5 minutes. Like, we gotta make better life decisions. It's like we fucking legit almost died. Like, it was an eye opener. I fucked around at Splash Town a few times when I was a kid. Almost died in the wave pool. But it's always like,
wave pool is dangerous, bro.
Yeah, it's like if you die, it's the fucking lifeguard's fault for one, because they give you that false sense of security. They ain't watching shit. They ain't even gonna be able to hear you scream. There's that too.
Alright, someone's been here. I would go burger, so we gotta go up in this big bitch. They might be there. Shit, let me look for signs.
Yeah.
This window's broken. I don't think that's supposed to be. Did you hear that? Someone's close.
Yeah.
I just saw something.
That as a kid,
I just saw something up high, but I think it was a loadout box or something. Oh shit, that's a shop. Let's go.
Where's the loadout box?
Well, I don't think it was a loadout box, but something just dropped from the sky above us. Yep, it's a loadout. You see that smoke? Wait, head on a swivel, bro. They're around here. That's fresh. There's ammo here. Damn it, dude. Hard contact. Grab this ammo out of this gun shop.
One guy's
I
down.
can't let him burn you. He's down?
One is. There's another. Kill him first.
Here he comes. Fuck you, bitch. I only have a green LMG. Where'd he go? He's gonna take you. I see his laser. He's far.
Did you throw that smoke?
I did. Saved my life. And he did. Team wipe. I'm sorry, bro, that I had to go down like that. For some reason, you've been the sacrifice this time. Usually it's me. And I'm not even fucking paying attention. It's weird. You're getting, like, picked off in some fucking rowdy scenarios where just every time there's no way I can save you in time, or if I do, I'm dead too.
I'm just happy to take down whoever I'm killing first, and then I get killed by this enemy.
Oh, I already told you how it be, bro. If they get you, unless they got a fucking advantage, I'm gonna get them more than likely. Unless they get the drop on me. That's still an advantage, so. I'm gonna just hide in this bush till you either get out or don't, in which case I'll buy. Oh, I can't buy you. Shit.
Fucking hell.
This place is hot, too. We're really gonna get the fuck out of here. Just, give me a second. I can't talk and do this at the same time. I'm gonna clutch. I just need to make $2 grand real quick.
Look.
Where is that, though? Oh, fuck that guy. You see how long that shit took? Give me that FAL. No, not that one. Not that. Actually, Uzi's fucking, I feel like, OP. No. This is taking too long. God damn it. It's, like, perfectly jumbled together. There we go. You have to get that sweet spot, no plan. Oh, that's just a hostile dropping in the area. Oh, that try-hard sound. Damn, bro, I gotta put my sound on for real. It's the only time I ever do it, because I ain't trying to get ganked. Nigga come up behind me and execute me or something. That's embarrassing. Hold on a second. Midnight mode. Boost. Das Boost. Oh, high, low. Oh, boost low. Alright. I should be able to make that $2 grand here. Oh, man, that sucks. There's money. I was like, there was two. He had $100. Damn, they just spent all their shit. That's gonna pull everybody in the area. Oh shit, this is my last chance. Before it really is too small. People everywhere. Oh, there was one other time when I went to the river when I was a little kid. That's one of my oldest memories. Me and my little cousin, she's a girl. We were just kids, and we didn't listen. We wandered off, and we got in the water. A similar thing happened. We got caught by it. This was in the Guadalupe though, and that bitch will straight kill you 10 times over. Fucking no mercy.
That's a big, real river, free river.
Yep, that fucking it's frio. Nah, it's fucking massive. Grande. That's what I was looking for. I was just thinking of thinking of something else, obviously, but yeah, we were fucking around with the Guadalupe, not listening. All I remember is we were both just fucking around in the water. Started going a little. I downed someone and destroyed a vehicle somehow right now. Oh, dude, I put a fucking mine in all that good shit. I always just practice that because I'm like, somebody's gonna go in this group of good shit. I'm not gonna. If I go back, it's gonna be hubris and they're gonna kill me. It's gonna like open it up in his home and it's gonna be like fucking 2 or 3 of them. Oh wait, are we in duos?
Yeah, we're doing it.
Oh shit. Okay, this changes
That's why I
everything.
was like, when you see me killing somebody, you better get your ass there, because there's only one other person you need to kill.
Now I know. Oh shit, dude, that shit was right in front of me. If I hadn't heard it, I would have fucking looked right over it. Snake. If he's a snake, he'd beat me. Oh, that one. Is tight, but the Uzi. I think that the Uzi is yet to be nerfed, and it's probably gonna be. Shit. Getting out into no man's land. I need money. there's a slight chance that there's shit left here. I'm pretty much gonna probably have to kill someone and take their cash by the looks of it. The numbers dwindle quick in this. I was wondering why the numbers didn't seem to match, like, at all. Like, as far as people left, progression in the game, shit like that. It's like, there's about to be, like, 3 circles, and there's 60 people left. Oh, got that perfect fucking wingsuit glide in. Okay, maybe not perfect. Skirt. I realize you can't go through the windows. Alright, it's picked, but not thoroughly. Or, no, they're just fucking fed on ammo, is what it is. Fuck. All the money's gonna be gone. Oh shit, oh shit. Oh shit, they're out there too. If they're there and they're... That's where I would... Oh, I can flank around them. I need to get going. So we got caught in the middle, just like older, you thought I would learn my lesson, almost drowned as a kid. But basically, damn, UAV. It's gonna be just work. Shit, I hope he doesn't hunt me. I mean, am I really worth chasing? One fucking single guy out into no man's land? I will beat you out. Into the abyss. Or into the... I knew it. I knew I fucking saw something. I'm so fucked. Cluster strike! Damn, they're like, no ordnance will be spared. Oh, shit, son. These two guys did UAV me, and they did hunt me. Worst possible scenario. As soon as that happened, I was in that house that was right next to them. So it was either stay there, or fucking get the fuck out across that open-ass area.
I believe they wasted the fucking cluster strike on one person.
It makes me feel a little bit better. They were scared. They were like, you can't hit them with everything you've got.
Yeah,
I'm just like running away like a little cockroach.
We're just gonna kill this guy, cause fuck.
Yeah. Well, you know what? That's bad karma. Either that, or I might have done the same thing. To be honest, if that was me and you, I'd have been like, let's kill this motherfucker now, light him up, light him up. So I don't want to be a hypocrite. Damn, and then this fool snuck me. He was like just every which way once I turned my head. It was so fucking weird. Happens sometimes. Ugh. Anyway. Yeah, we was about to drown. No more drowning stories because it's freaky. Fucking, this one was, I think, I was closer. I remember being a little bit woozy that time. This other time, I knew it was coming. Because I think I was traumatized from the time before. But, yeah, I mean, I was a child. I was a child. I probably was like 10. I still had honor. Like, I specifically remember thinking, well, you can probably save one of us, but there's no way you're going to be able to save the both of you. And this is my little cousin. So, like in my last fucking conscious action, I remember grabbing her and fucking just heaving her. Like, she was like half my size at the time. I was 10, she was like 6, 7. Fucking grabbed her as fucking rowdy as I could and just threw her fucking as hard as I could out of the water towards the fucking shore, which was enough. It was like, okay, she's out of the current more or less. And I wasn't even certain, like, I didn't have time to, like, follow through. It was just literally the best I could do, and my last hurrah before fucking dying. It's like, go out with honor. Save someone, the ultimate sacrifice. So I did that, and I specifically remember floating down the river, like, after I threw her, I 100% sacrificed myself. It made me go so much deeper. Like, I fucking threw her. I got chills thinking about it, because I never really thought about it. I don't know if I could do that again. This is really scary. Like, I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I mean, I would still save her, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know. All else, just avoid that shit all entirely. Don't be a dumbass. But yeah, I pushed her as hard as I could. Couldn't really tell if it helped. I mean, by all means, she might not even really went far. It's really weird, like, physics in water. Couldn't tell if I actually moved her. Plus, I was getting swept away. So, I fucking was about to fucking call it quits on that one. And that time I didn't even try. I didn't even know how to swim, really. So I was just like floating into the fucking even deeper parts of the river where there's like absolutely no way you can touch the bottom at all. Like, it's deep as fuck. And then some random, like, I remember like making noise. I don't remember what I said or anything like that. I know I was loud, like with the last little bit of fucking noise I could make, and then my fucking face was pretty much underwater, and I had my hands like out. It's so sad. Like a fucking desperation act. I had my hands out, like waving and flailing. And somebody, I was kind of getting choked up thinking. I was thinking about like, damn, somebody random saved my life that day. Hold on, there was somebody on my roof. I was fucking following someone, so hopefully they wouldn't get us, and then in that situation someone got you. It was my fault. Oh, and they're there too. Damn, I was thinking about old death story. I didn't go on my drop on my mark, I should have, but I saw someone and I had the perfect drop. Like, he landed on the top of the building, and I was literally right about to fucking land up behind him and assassinate him, because he didn't see me at all, and then I saw you taking fire, and you were like, fuck! So I hit a 180, left the guy up there, they wrecked me. Alright, this next time, there'll be no more. That's an elaborate story I forgot about. Pretty much had my hands flailing out of the water as a last-ditch effort. I mean, we were in a well-populated part of the Guadalupe. We weren't out in the middle of nowhere that time. It was just a matter of, I didn't think anybody was going to see me or get to me in time.
Yeah, I feel like a rando saved me.
Oh shit, how the fuck? I don't even understand what happened right there. I think he juked me so rowdy that he just ran for the objective, and the whole time the objective was in my blind spot. He was capping it, I couldn't even see the flag on him. I thought he was flanking me left, and it was like, you lost because you dumb. I have to do that gunfight tournament. Oh, so, yeah, dude, okay, so literally it got to the point where it is eerily peaceful. I remember going calm. Like, I was so fucking scared at first, and I was going into basic raw instinct, like, save your cousin, you're gonna die! Fucking save my cousin. But then after that, I just became docile, and I was like, fuck it. It is how I go, this is how I go. At least I had one good thought to go on. Fucking hope she made it. And I had my hands, like I said, flailing, pretty much about to be fully submerged, and someone yanked me out so rowdy by my wrist. I remember, like, it was decisive, like, get over here! Like, thank God I was small like that, or you could just yank me out of the water, because holy shit, I was about to be a goner. Like, you would have had to go underwater to get me. Ain't nobody finna do that. And it was some random guy. I remember being pulled out, and I was confused. I was like, am I dead? I was like, this can't be right. And I was looking around, and I was getting my fucking bearings back, and it was like, no, you're not dead. 100% saved by a rando. And the weirdest thing about that is, I can't remember what he looked like at all. I remember, like, his figure. Like, he was a slender, tall guy. He was, like, light complected, like a Mexican or a white guy. And this was, like I said, I was, like, 10, so 20 years ago. Probably one of my oldest memories. Motherfucker yanked me out of the river. And all I could keep fucking telling this fool once I did come to is, where's my fucking cousin? I was freaking out. Yeah, luckily. I guess she got spooked. Like, she got saved. Like, I'm thinking that guy that saved me saw everything. Saved her, and then came back for me. He's like, you'll be alright for a couple more seconds. Gotta save the girl. Yep. That's the... I got choked up thinking about that. That shit is crazy. I forgot about that one. It's real easy to say that you take a bullet for someone, but when you're fucking drowning, you don't even really think about it. I can't even really describe it to you other than it's not like it was ever like, oh, am I gonna do this? It was like, you have one fucking chance at this right now. You better do it. Scary. Most terrifying thing ever. But yeah, I was pretty much in trouble after that. I remember he yanked me out of the water, but then after that, it was like, he's also going to escort me back to the campsite where, oh yeah, they're about to find out I almost drowned like a fucking idiot because I fucking wandered off and shit. And I took Serena, and we both almost drowned. Like, oh shit. It's about to be a major turn of events, but I realized at the time that our campsite was actually just a little bit of a ways down. Like, we drifted quite a bit of a ways for like a kid to be in water, But like as my adult self, I'm like, man, I would have just flowed with the current, flowed a little bit. I fucking ride this whole river. But yeah, that's after I learned to respect it. Yeah, this nigga yanked me out. I don't remember him saying much. I think he kept making sure I was okay. He's like, "You're all right." It's like, I'll be all right when my fucking cousin's all right. Like, you fucking answer me. But I don't know if he had the answers or it could have turned into like a nice shoot. But see, FAL's buff for sure. That's just a blue one, and you fucking shit on this one. But yeah, I mean, they had essentially emergency escorted her already back to the campsite. So that's why I was confused. I was like, why isn't she just like out here waiting for me or damn, all of them? Oh, there was only one guy there before, huh? Oh no,
Yeah.
there wasn't.
No, they were fighting a squad. They were fighting a squad. That's why I snuck them. And then now
fighting the
that's
ones
the
they were
guy
fighting.
who they were fighting.
Go back into the top of the bunker and assess that situation. You'll be able to see all the way across the bridge and into that village where you're at right now. Or just venture out to the rock. Fucking stay down, look through the bushes. You need that. Get eyes onto that left.
I feel like this guy possibly could be fucking
like right there.
I
believe you.
I wait for him to try to go get his shit.
I feel myself telling the same thing to America, and she's smart just like you. She vetoes that. She's like, nah. I ain't going nowhere until I'm good and ready. I'm over here talking, bro. My dumb ass would have ran out there and got shot 10 times over. But you should snatch all that cash if you haven't already. Oh shit, nice. It paid off. I think he saw you. No, he didn't. Oh, there's 2 of them. Oh shit on. Stun him. Stack your stuns, not on top of each other. You space them out to where he stays stunned. Stun fuck him and then murk him. He's gotta be behind the missiles. Oh, you got. Oh shit, son! That was like opening a present, and you went around the corner, and it was just like all this shit there. Plus, I saw the 2 bodies as opposed to someone there ready to trade. Yeah, dude, you fucking do better off without me.
Well, you know, when you play by yourself, you play a little more carefully. Like this is how me and Carl swing, because we're both like fucking like careful as fuck. I don't know how to put it any other way.
That's the one thing that my style lacks in this game, like a real solid fundamental stick with the creepy crawl, which I can do, dude, but it tests my patience and it makes me anxious, and then I'm like, I get all pitbull on him. I can't stop.
It doesn't make me anxious because it's like I feel like if I just crawl all the way to this fucking store like that, bro, the odds of someone seeing me's cut in half or less.
The reason it makes me anxious is, I don't know, because there's something wrong with me, basically. I know that it's a flaw. It just,
bro, like,
it's the same thing
like,
that
I watched
everybody
this
else
show
has.
called the Infographic Channel.
Yeah.
And it's like, it tells you like factual, random facts and like cool shit. And
yeah.
I always see these crazy ass like survival stories of soldiers.
Box in there, go back there.
Like, a lot of those soldiers, the way that they survived was they fucking literally crawled like 200 miles or some shit out of enemy territory. Like they crawled.
100%. Oh my god, dude. I've seen some. One step up from that is, I watched a documentary where everyone who filmed the documentary got shot. It was like on some fucking rowdy ass Colombian fucking drug lords, and basically the military went up in there thinking it was just gonna be some knockoff shit. They were just gonna fucking, raid it and be done with it. But they met resistance, dude. There was like a fucking militia of fucking cartel, and they were militant. They fucking basically started killing everybody one by one, like with fucking automatic fire. You hear, I'm hit, and then these guys are like for real freaking out. It's like raw ass footage. And then eventually the cameraman, even, dude, down to the last man, like it was the cameraman and one other dude, and it was like one badass, and he fucking gets hit and he's like mortally wounded. Like when he got shot, I don't even think he was saying anything. He just went down and was like clutching his neck or some fucking terrible thing like that. It was so fucking terrifying. I was like, oh shit, dude. I would never fuck around with the cartel. Never. They're so crazy.
Nah, they do some brutal shit, bro. They don't give a fuck about you.
That's what I'm saying. They're like,
Kill you in
fuck the
this brutal
government,
way.
bro. Bring the army. We'll kill them all. And they got the shit to do it. It's like, are you serious? Are you fucking... That's organized crime at its finest. Like, if you're gonna fucking get into crime, don't be no petty crook. You gotta get up there with the big dogs and shit. Find your way in with the cartel. That shit's crazy. That's like a lifestyle. That's something worth it. You can make a life of that. I could see how if you were successful in that, you might not go back, because fuck the government. Our government is all fucked up. It's probably just as bad, if not worse, everywhere else. That shit was in, like, Venezuela or some shit. They were raiding, like, fucking coke plantation or some shit. I don't know. It was fucking nuts, dude. But I'm gonna try to find that video and send that to y'all, because that's, like, one of the rawest things I've ever seen. But that guy, they ended up shooting the cameraman, but I don't think they killed his ass. They left him alive so that way he could fucking tell the story, basically. He had the footage and all that. But man, when the fucking cameraman gets shot, it's sad. He starts freaking out. He thought he was gonna die for sure. He pretty much drops his camera. You just hear him fucking screaming. He's like, I'm hit! I'm hit! There's no one that can respond to him, though. They're all fucking basically dead. It's fucking freaky. You gotta imagine that in that moment, he was thinking, shit, if I could, I need to crawl up out of this bitch, because these fools were fighting in like a coke jungle. It was thick ass fucking bushes, and it's like these motherfuckers knew where they were. No matter where they went, they just keep getting picked off. One down, another one down. It's like they're all pinned down in the bushes trying to figure out where it's coming from. I'm like, fuck that, we gotta move now. Everybody hit the deck and we're fucking displacing Oscar Mike. That's how you get shot. If they've zeroed in on your position and they're picking you off one by one, you need to put as much distance between you and that fucking spot as humanly possible, as soon as possible. With respects to, obviously, you're going to trade on the way out. You're going to have to fight your way out. And then you crawl. That's where that story goes. If I was any one of those guys, after it was down to the last man or two, because I couldn't leave nobody behind, man. It's like, alright, fuck it, we're both going to get off by the cartel. I'm not going to leave you here to die while I crawl away. That's just fucked up. Put you out of your misery, maybe, if you got, like, a gut wound. You ask me to. I'm not going to just, like, swam! But that's on a whole nother level. These guys were not thinking like that at all. It was like every man for himself, sheer panic. It was like, I don't know, the exact way you would hope that the military wouldn't act in a situation like that. They were a ragtag group, though. It wasn't our special forces or our military. It was the Venezuelan fucking army or some shit. It was crazy. But they had a fucking squad of like 12 people. All 12 of them got murdered. Except for the cameraman. Fucking insane. I would crawl back to civilization. Back to anyone who didn't look like the goddamn cartel member. We'll go for this loadout, but it's in a shit spot. It's right out there on the bridge.
Oh, bro, you gonna land 300 meters from me? Good idea.
I did like a psycho, but I think, yeah, see, we're late.
My heart, what is how you repay me?
We're late enough in the game to where maybe I could do you some good.
No.
No. I get where you're coming from. It was a mistake regardless. But there was some subconscious brain work going there where I was like, load out, no matter what. That's just my mentality sometimes. Kind of, except for I made it, and shit, bro, I'll be much more good to you now. We'll just put it that way. I might not fucking be next to you, but shit, I'll cut my way to you. It won't happen again, though. I gotta be tighter. If you can help me, just be like, make sure to land on me, say these little noob reminders, because I don't know, I'm talking about the craziest fucking things I can remember in life right now. It's weird. You don't choose what you remember when you remember it. That's the strangest thing. Are these stories? Oh, I got contact between me and you. Come. It's just one. But if you run out, no. If you run 150 meters, you help me. I took one with me, so just make sure he doesn't revive his homie. I'm crawling away. He's coming for me. I think you peeled him off of me, but I'm taking contact from the other side. I'll see you on the other side, my friend. Come and take my my shit if you need to. I'm gonna park it behind the rock, or behind the, I'm gonna park it behind, in this bush right here, because there's a little cover from the stump.
That's how good I am. I killed both of them from fucking 200 meters away, but I was just way too far to get to you.
Oh, I pooped on the guy that was in front of me. I only had 2 armor plates. He had 3.
Yeah, I saw him reviving his homie, and then I started shooting at him to kill him first. I accidentally ended up killing the guy he was reviving.
Sounds like accidentally on purpose.
He ran. He ended up running into. He didn't know where I was at, so he just ran into a wide open field. And even though he was far, just took
There
me
wouldn't
time
nowhere to
to
go.
get
That
my
I
shot.
was thinking if you could make it to the top of that ridge, you could see for a fucking mile out, so it would be good. And there was fucking nothing in my vicinity for cover and fucking at least 200 meters, aside from a couple trees and shit. But
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, like, you'd be more useful to me with a pistol.
I agree. I agree. The fact that matter was is I was already at the loadout by the time I realized the mistake. Otherwise, I would have been next to you. So that's what I was saying. Yeah, in the future, you just tell me, land on me, and then I should remember within that quick of a reminder. Just sometimes when I'm falling in, and then I see the loadout, I'll be just like, should have saved your money. Nah,
I mean, the
just kidding.
loadout's great and all, but sometimes, I mean, technically
It wasn't worth the
guns
2
not
kills.
doing
We would have killed
much.
those guys either way, and I would have been able to take their shit. And I can kill somebody with just about anything. I'd kill somebody with the Glock. It's just not ideal. But there's only 31 people left, so I'm sorry for fucking around. I keep forgetting that we're in duo, so there's not really a whole lot of room for error. Cause
I mean, that's why it's good for me
2-man
though,
army.
because I can kill 2 people. I just gotta be sneaky, get the drop on them like I did those guys at the bunker.
Not to mention that, but you have to choose your fights wisely to where the numbers dwindle enough to where the few fights you do choose, hopefully don't get you into more fights that get you killed. Run! Displace up. And then go down if you have to. You'll have to move because he's about to pin you with the circle. I don't know if it's moving or not. I think it is. No, it's not. It would be blinking red, I think. I feel like it's... No, it's up high from the stadium. Run! Run! If you displace a couple times, he cracked at you. I heard the bullet ricochet. There you go. If you can get behind that building, there you go. Cover to cover. I'll leave this up to you. This is the sort of thing that I tell people who I forget and don't already know, but I don't mean to. You know the tactic. It's just some things you can't teach. I'd rather you do it with your judgment, because my judgment gets me killed sometimes too.
Yeah, if I die, it's because something on my control.
If I die, I die.
Yeah,
If he
that
dies,
too.
he dies. I mean, I've seen that movie a million times. I never remember that part until y'all fucking embedded it in my memory. It's fucking hilarious. What is that, Apollo Creed? No. Who's the one that says that? That guy.
Russian.
Yeah, it's not Apollo Creed. I was gonna say he has a
I
different
can't
name.
even remember his name, to be honest with you.
I had it too. It's such a like typical Russian name.
You know, these losers still chilling in fucking stadiums with cocksuckers.
Yeah, they're bitches. I think he has he has MVG or he's got infrared because.
Yeah, there's no way he saw me otherwise. Usually I
Yeah.
fucking be golden.
Yeah, not to mention that, but he was hitting you through tree
I
line.
don't have cold-blooded.
Fucking inhaled cigarette ash.
If he spots me, I'll be an easy shot crawling through this slow.
I don't know, dude. If you book it, you probably.
I got
could
nowhere
go right,
to book it to.
it could
bro.
go
There's
right,
really
yeah, I
nowhere.
mean,
The
basically
only way I
you
can
need-
do is get onto the stadium.
You need one more shift for the circle to determine if you need to go left or right anyway. And then at that point, you'll be committed to whatever you choose. And then just don't forget that deployable cover is going to be your lifeline as far as the sniper ways out. It's the one thing that's totally fucked this fool, but you're going to be pinned to the extreme. So try to use it to where you can go cover to cover and use that to get to somewhere else. Or if you're caught out and you're going to die, obviously fucking use it. He's up on the stadium still. Now would be your chance. You gotta go. They're gonna jump off soon, and then they're gonna double team you. I mean, you could pick them off, but you're gonna create a lot of noise, and then you're gonna have to take the high ground all over again. Right now, you can just leave them to be somebody else's problem, or fight them at the end. That even might be a good enough spot to where they might. Oh, watch it, top left, right there.
Yeah, I see.
They're there. Okay. I'll mark it on the map until it fades. Well, I just won't move that. That's where they want. Oh, UAV is what fucked me so bad last time. Watch that, dude. Nah, you're okay. They would have pushed on you. Oh, I feel like I see some in that fucking. In that. Via. Nah, I was tripping. Alright, I'm going dark. Are you gonna make the fucking death run? Certain death. Somebody's watching that without a doubt. I mean, the way I see it though is you're so close to it that if they see that, they see you. You might as well.
Should see me anyway.
I mean, look at it this way. You could always. I leave it up to you. This is one of them judgment call things again. Like, hopefully everybody else is just thinking the same thing. Like, no touch. It's icky. And then, there's your go. Nice. See, it all paid off. If you're not dead by now, that means you could already fucking wreck with that shit, so it paid off. Oh, watch it. They got a chopper above you, and I think they see. No, that wasn't you. One's right above you. Heard him run by. He went away though. It didn't sound like he crouched on you either. Oh, there's one. I don't think he saw you. No, there's one off to your left somewhere with a suppressor.
Nah, I saw the guy shooting.
I'm pretty sure there's two. I saw that guy too, but I heard someone that was closer. Not 100%. Alright, I'm going dark. Sorry, John. My headset does trick me sometimes. It has to be on a certain mode for it to be like stereoscopic or whatever.
Enemy UAV on me. I don't even know if this is the boy.
It's my fault. You won that whole game yourself. I did nothing but steal your money and fucking give away your position a lot. I might have killed 2 people. Oh, 1 person. Down the other one though. I don't know if that counts. Fucking good game, John. Let's try that one more time. I'll actually pay attention this time because those were all just let me tell my story and talk my ass off and not pay attention in apparently games, which I'm not about that life.
Oh, bro, you stop leaving my party too. Then I gotta back all the way to the main menu. I can just restart it instantly. You know that.
I
right?
didn't mean to. You took too long. I thought that you for sure backed out or something. I realized it at the last second when the screen was cutting away and I saw your calling card. I was like, fuck.
Alright, join me.
Bit. Yeah, I forgot they fixed that. You gotta admit, that's not too new, so it's kind of hard to get used to. And then you know what? Okay, I at least was Grinch. Grinch can hide in this. That black backdrop for the fucking mil spec is too revealing, like a fucking show. Or not too revealing, but not camouflaged enough.
Shit, fucking super Ripley, bro. I was like a fucking ninja on that whole match.
That was amazing.
Creeping people all day.
I feel like literally
Should have waited longer, bro. I should have just waited a little longer because that guy got me in the back. I was there for so long. I was in the gas. I don't even know that guy was back there still.
Gas mask, you never gas mask. There was definitely a lingerer. It's a smart strategy.
There's only 5 left. I could have let them kill themselves and then fucking snuck their ass maybe.
Yeah, it was like as soon as you hit that rock wall, like that rock face, that was like a major fucking landmark, so people were scoping that out, you know, like you could see that from a miles away, and you're gonna expect someone to traverse that shit eventually. Like the guy who killed you, I'm sure he had no idea that there was that guy right there in front of you that you killed. He would have got both of y'all. Well, you know what I mean. He would have got you and then the other guy if you hadn't gotten him. Because that other guy was rubbish.
Rubbish.
That was a weird spot just to be looking out the other direction. Like, what the fuck are you doing? We're gonna be coming from behind you. At least you have to secure that first. Like, once the circle is almost closed, okay, maybe they're not in the gas, but that was a little ways out. Later, Charlosito. Oh, wait, hold on. Our government is the best. Yeah, no, exactly. Our government would... if our fucking government would have went into that Venezuela situation, we would have shit on those fucking crazy-ass fucking cartel, but they weren't smart. They didn't call us. They thought they could handle that shit themselves. But later, Carlos is out.
He's getting off work, or?
That's what I was just about to say.
Yes, he's tired of listening to us.
Tired of my late responses. He's like, I asked that question 30 minutes ago. Fuck you. Nah, he's patient. I think he realizes when my broken brain works. Eventually, I'll look over there and be like, oh, there's something new. It doesn't give you like a visual indicator of new messages, which is stupid. It should just put like a little something for me to tell that it's new. It just pops up. Come on now. I think I'm gonna switch to Twitch though, because somebody was telling me that there is a way to get your streams to stay on there. I can only get like a preview, 30 seconds, for other people to view, and I was like, well, fuck this shit, that's dumb. I just never fucked with it again.